Yo, 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 what up, y'all? What up, y'all? I think I gotta keep this mic a little further away. Yesterday when I seen We Starvin' post that clip, I was like, damn, this mic's a little too close to me. Let me see. Do I got audio?
Young and Jefe don't care about.
Top of the morning, compa. Appreciate you, big homie. So you gonna go sit down with Munchie soon? Is that the plan? I be seeing y'all doing your thing over there on the few community for sure. I be tapping in. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how he doesn't want to, right? Like, I see Adam be on his ass, man. It's podcasting, right? But it seems like Munchie gets a little flustered and starts throwing digs, right? Like, why you all bring up all the other shit, man? Just sit down and pot it out. I'm sure it'll happen, though. Adam's gonna keep pushing for it, I bet. And like yesterday, I seen last night they were calling him out, so I think he kind of gave in. You just got to stay on Adam to keep pressing him. Yeah, today I'm fucking, oh man, life is life, and I'll tell you that. But gotta stay consistent with this shit and keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I really gotta get that Jay Lee soundbite in here. Alright, let me see what young Jefe got to say. I guess he got his channel back. But it's funny. Well, not funny, but he be politicking on a lot of local politics, so I'm sure a lot of dudes just be hating on him, reporting everything.
Number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell,
I'm gonna bring you mail.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one.
Top of the morning, Jose.
What's the deal, man? I already know y'all been wondering, man. There's been a lot of talk, man. There's been a lot of the supporters hit me, and I know the haters been spectating as well, man.
No,
so,
yeah, Raiders are real homeboy, man, from the Valley, dude. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, my channel was tooken. It got snatched for a week. So
top of the morning been having.
Right, a lot of people been asking me who got my channel snatched, who got it took, what happened and stuff, whatnot like that, right? So
nah, that's what I'm going for. I'm trying to go for the morning slot when people at work got time, and then at night it's just too congested, man. There's too many people on live at night. I figure in the morning I don't really have a whole lot of competition. The hardest part is just coming up with all the topics and staying on top of it. It's a little overwhelming sometimes. But today I got a good little bit lined up. I'm glad Jefe got his channel back, but man, he be talking about a lot of local politics and a lot of local people that he knows. I'm sure some of them be hating and reporting all this shit. And then since they took his channel for a week, I've always been told that shit messes with your algorithm. So I hope he still has the same traction that he had before they put him on hiatus for a week.
none of the back and forths I had got my channel took, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if my channel was reported or what the case may be. But in the segment that I was flagged for, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to bully nobody, you know what I'm saying? That is not the case.
I wasn't trying to bully nobody.
Video, and I was trying to give a sound advice, you know what I'm saying, to another fellow YouTuber who was saying some things that...
Yeah, we just take it slow and mellow over here, bro. I ain't no character or gimmick or get out of character. We just sit here, react, chop game. I like to talk to the chat. The chat is like my main thing. I like to just sit here and rap out with y'all, you know? Go back and forth, shoot the shit, see what's going on.
I thought might have got him flagged or got him in trouble, but it seemed like those things was read wrong and those things got me flagged. But in that time though, I ain't just been sitting around waiting for my channel to come back. I already had another channel that I had started about
Top
6
of the
months
morning,
ago,
Cree.
but I didn't drop no content on there. I just had the profile. So while I couldn't do nothing here,
Now that gotta be dangerous, dude. All these guys living by each other. I'd be nervous as hell if I got a flat tire in the ops hood, man. Like, oh God.
I was over there, you know what I'm saying, working, putting in the work, and I put in a lot of work on that channel. The work that would have been on this channel a weekend went over there on that.
That's funny. I just noticed he got the rat right here. Is it like the rat exterminator? Is that what he's going for back here with this artwork?
Channel, and that hard work paid off as well, because that channel on its way to being monetized has already have about 1,600 subscribers within the 5 days, and a lot of them are not people who's on this page.
I mean, if you got 1,600 in a few days or whatever he said, you should be monetized already. I'm sure he gets to 3,000 watch hours pretty quick.
Some of them are. Some of the people who tapped in, like, man, Hef, what's going on? We ain't been seeing you. You know, we used to you dropping segments. What's going on? So, you know, those people that tapped in, I gave them the page that I've been having to back up to come holler and get their daily content. And, you know, they tapped in. And, you know, other people just been catching it in the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? As if it's a new page. But we're going to be pumping on both of them. So, while the hate was being sprinkled upon me,
but I've heard YouTube gets mad if you get kicked off with one channel and then you have another channel. I heard they get mad about that.
I was still, you know what I'm saying, figuring out some type of way to make a positive and make something shake. And I've made something shake.
Turn a negative into positive.
I already told myself, man, in this social media space, man, I'm just here to drop content. I'm not trying to go back and forth for nobody. If anybody want to drop my name for clickbait, to get some views, to make their channel skyrocket, to make...
But it gotta be a little tricky when most of your content's about dudes that are a few blocks away or a couple blocks away. Cause South Central ain't that big of an area, man. It's really not. Like, I think the San Fernando Valley is like twice the size as South Central. Let me Google and see what it says the square miles of South LA is.
They channel do more better views than what they doing, then that's on them. A lot of this stuff I can't participate in because, as I said yesterday, I dropped the segment saying it's not affordable. You know what I'm saying? It's clownish behavior, it's goofy behavior, and I'm not about to just be going on this internet trading insults with anybody, going back and forth. Oh, you will be F this person, or this person told, or you told. It is what it is. I've been guilty of it. I have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says South LA's 51 square miles. Which ain't that big if you think about it. Let me see what the square miles of the San Fernando Valley is.
And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody that's making me feel any indifferent to do it. It's just that I know that type of stuff ain't for me, and I know that a lot of people gonna try to bait you and put you in these great debates and our arguments to go back and forth.
Yeah, the San Fernando Valley's 260 square miles. Some people cite it's 438 square miles, but South Central's 51 square miles compared to the San Fernando Valley's 260 square miles. Damn. It's not that big of an area. All these guys know each other or connected one way or another.
I'm here to drop that content, and I really don't care who like it because I can't allow myself to get caught up in the social media.
I mean, yeah, you have to not care who likes it, but you got to make sure that they at least ain't reporting it. Top of the morning, iCloud and Dirk.
Squander just because I'm dropping content. I know a lot of y'all would like for me to get caught up in it, and I know a lot of people gonna talk, so how you gonna talk about you ain't trying to get caught up in it, but you on the internet, you on social media, you doing content. Man, look, I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? I know right from wrong, and as long as I'm standing on my ding, at the end of the day, That's all that matter. I can't stand on your assumption. I can't go off your opinion. I gotta go by what I know. I gotta go by what I live. I gotta go how by I've been stepping. And I just think it's funny, right, that a lot of you dudes, man, who haven't been on the internet, sit back and watch the internet. Y'all watch for people notifications to drop. Y'all watch what these people saying just to critique and have conversations about.
Yeah, this is pretty much the square miles of South Central right here.
Because you're not on the internet. You know how many.
It's really not that big. And I'm not sure what this is. It's saying we can't get it to pause. Top of the morning, B-Meds. Yeah, it's percent of Latinos. This is like a USC census, but it has the map of what they consider South Central. I wish I could get it to pause. But it starts off in 1970, not that many Latinos. And by 2010, man, they pretty much took over. And they started from the East LA, the East Side, and then, just start moving west. But yeah, I just want to show pretty much, because Jefe makes most of his content about South Central. And this is pretty much the map of it. It's not that big, so I'm sure a bunch of people be hating on him. And every time his channel goes up, like he's at like 50, he's like at 50K subs, so I'm sure the haters are coming for him.
Cowards or clowns or goofies that's not on the internet, they're not on the internet because they know that there's situations that can be debunked, or it's places that they've been in these jails where they have been victim or have done dupe. So they think that them staying off the internet is making them a mystery or seem more tougher. Well, I got news for you, it don't. And I don't know who made that rule. I think that they're that exception. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And if it is, make sure you keeping some integrity, make sure you keeping some morals, and make sure you sticking to the script. If you want to be a character, a goofy, a clown, that's on you too. You know what I'm saying? With every action, there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? I see some people come on here, take the slogan of the army, be all you can be. Some people want to be tough. Some people, you know what I'm saying, want to flash things.
I mean, if you want your shit to go up, you kind of got to take the slogan of the army, right? Be all you can be. That's how you get more clicks and views. Like you see AD's clickbait this morning saying pun left Fig Community World. He got me to click on it, dude. But when people start clickbaiting stuff, bro, it almost makes me want to like mute the channel, bro, because I hate clickbaiting, bro. Just tell me what it is. I'm going to click on it if I want to click on it. Nah, smoke one for me, iCloud. Take a couple puffs for your boy.
Talk about things that we don't talk about.
I finally, dude, the line is coming up pretty solid. I set my federal physical and drug test for next week. So once I get that, pretty much the school told me once I go take the physical, I ain't even got to wait for the drug test to come back. Because I already passed the permit test for the CDL. Once I go to the physical, they pass it. I'm going to go straight to the DMV. And then I get the final permit, and then I can do the EDLT training, and then I can start getting my hours behind the wheel. Top of the morning, Mr. E. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass that test because it'll be like 50 days at that point, and the line's already coming up negative. I just want to give it like an extra week just to be extra safe because if I fail that test, it's going to cost me $1,000. I got to do a SAT program, which is pretty much just talking to a counselor. And then they put that shit in your federal file. So no matter where I try to go get a job, I forget what they call it, some fucking fancy word that starts with a C. But it'll always come up. And then they'll probably drug test me more often. Because they said pretty much plan to get drug tested once a year once you get your CDL. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's best to be trying to smoke and drive, bro, because I go all in with everything. And last thing I want to do is start falling asleep late at night while I'm driving, bro. That ain't safe for nobody. Yeah, no, this is just a piss test. But my homeboy, Juice WRLD's cousin, actually, Beezy, he started driving. And the test didn't do that, but when he went to go get hired at Swift, they did a hair test on his ass. But I mean, even by that point, say it'd take me a month to finish the school, so that'd be 60 days. And then even if I have to wait an extra couple weeks or a month to do the hair thing, I should be good by then. Yeah, they're easy, but if it comes back like watered down or diluted, they can make you come back and piss. Like, they want to see a little bit of yellow in there. I thought about doing the okey doke with my sober homies pee, but I just didn't want to risk it, bro. I already stopped. I already had like 3 weeks in, so I was like, let me just do it the right way. And I'm kind of just over the smoking right now. When I had the hustle going and, you got a bunch of flour, it's easy, but once the hustle kind of faded away and I have to start going to the dispensary and all this, I was like, bro, this shit's more of a headache than it's worth right now, especially when you're smoking like an eighth a day. Because I smoked the spliff, so, at some point you're more hooked on the tobacco than the flower, but when you smoke all day, it's definitely easier to go to sleep at night. No, for sure, that's good, but this is a federal drug test for driving the big rigs. They don't play anymore. No, for sure. My lungs need a break, bro. Smoking for damn near 30 years. I ain't mad about it, bro. I need a little bit of a break.
I'ma always practice proper etiquette, regardless of who think whatever or how they feel. You know what I'm saying? I know how to pod, and I know which way to pod, and I know which way that I'm not gonna pod. And that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But
top of the morning, Seth.
I can't allow myself to be going back and forth with dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's beneficial to them. It's not beneficial to me, you know what I'm saying? My channel been doing all right. I've been doing numbers. People been logging in. They've been rocking with the content. And I gotta stay the course. I can't get put in these situations with dudes trying to get my page snatched. And it just seemed like that's what it is to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand why some of these things happen. But I just want to give a special shout out to the YouTube AdSense, the YouTube Metaverse, and those working on YouTube behind the scenes for allowing me to have my page, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been more critical. And for you dudes,
but when you get caught bullying on YouTube, do they just take it for a week, or I wonder, did he appeal it and get it turned over?
Man,
you gotta be careful when you start going at people hard and you start calling them out their name, because YouTube don't play with the bullying, man. They don't play.
Out there, man, that's looking for any pod beefs, that's looking for any social media beefs, man. I'm not with none of that. I'm not on none of that. The best thing you can try to do is run content and get your money. And if running my name is paying your bills and helping pay your bills, then I guess that's just what it is. But I know me, I'm not about to go back and forth for nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. Because
the more content these guys put out, the better it is for all of us. But I kind of feel like I've sort of pigeonholed myself talking about all this like local stuff and these people that I've been around. I want to start broaden my horizon, but there ain't enough hours in a day. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to game plan. I want to start inviting people to come over and sit with me while I do the streams sometimes. Start doing phone calls. I'm trying to line up. I messaged Point and Shoot. I'd like to get on the phone call with him. I watched the Mad Deep. The whole reason I got the idea is because I seen he called in the Mad Deep a long time ago when I typed in Point and Shoot interviews. A lot of my questions were kind of answered on that, but that shit was like over a year ago, probably like a year and a half or something. So I'm sure everybody would be curious to hear the updates, you know?
It's not no proper etiquette going back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking about, is like tapping in with Point and Shoot, just clips, and tap in with these channels that do these long form reaction content and kind of start with rapping out with them. I think that'd kind of be interesting, because I don't think a lot of these dudes do interviews. So, top of the morning, Dante. How you living?
Man, it ain't no way how to handle disrespect. People gonna come out and say anything, people gonna involve other people, and that's when things can lead from being on camera and stuff can start happening in the streets because the stupidity or the emotional of one person and or how they feel. So just with that, I ain't got no taste for the BS, man. And I had time. I had a whole week to sit back and think this through. Think when I was able to upload on my regular page on YouTube, how was I coming?
And I think Jefe lives over there in the hood with them. I don't really know how it works, but I already told my wife that if I gotta be gone, I heard if you're gone for 2 weeks at a time, you bring in some pretty good money. But I even told my wife, like, hey, the first fucking 3 to 6 months, if I gotta be gone like 2 weeks to 4 weeks at a time, yeah, definitely over 6 figures. I gotta do it to get us back on track. And then eventually, once you get your experience and you get all that, and the more people you know, then you can start, you just keep your eyes out, you find a better local job. I'm gonna get all the endorsements. I think the dudes that deliver the gas to the gas stations make really good money. And I think a lot of times they work at nights. But yeah, I'm gonna get all the endorsements so I can just shop around, It's really, you gotta get that 1 year experience and then you can get hired anywhere.
And hostile ain't ever crossed my mind, Remain humble, stay the course, get the Luciano, get the money, because for sure, I've missed out on a week of money on this page. And ain't no telling what that was gonna be out. That probably was like 3 racks. But in me missing out on that,
That's the goals, bro. If I could get 3 racks a week off YouTube, I'm still gonna get the CDL, still get my experience, still have that locked in. But bro, if I could even get 1,500 a week off of YouTube, oh man, that's good living. What guy? Guy from Kazakhstan that had the little brother that was disabled named David. I don't know. Is there a YouTube channel for that, Cree? Yeah, serial killer's probably more after the girls, but I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I think this is my homie calling from county. You guys want to ask him some questions again? Yeah, let's see what he got to say.
County court lockup. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this free call, hang up or press 1. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. The use of special calling features is not permitted during this call. To consent to the monitoring or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone. Thank you for using GTL. Hello.
Yeah.
Are you doing your thing right now?
Yeah, I'm live. I'm trying to put you on so they can hear you easily.
Who is it?
Say something.
Hello.
Let me see here. Hello?
Hello.
Why can't we hear him?
Hello.
I'm trying to get him on the line. He's at court today, so see what he got to say. Screw it. I'll just do it this way. Hello?
Hello.
Can you guys hear him good like this? Say something.
What's up? I'm in court.
I'm pretty sure they can hear you. I'm trying to get you tapped in to where I don't have to hold the phone up, but for some reason it's not going smoothly today.
Yeah, it worked last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
This call is being recorded.
Top of the morning, Yadameen. Yo, for some reason, man, I don't know. I'm just going to have to hold the phone up today. It was working last week.
With the Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah. But what are they telling you at court today?
I haven't been yet. It's the burglary from 2023 that ruined my life.
No, remember, bro? Chat, fucking, he was doing good in the program, everything. And then they brought up some old case and pretty much went and locked his ass up. And it was like the first, well, maybe first time, but he was doing the program, graduated in the sober living house, right? And doing good.
Yeah, I was in sober living.
And then they just showed up and fucking tried to take his ass back to jail. So then he fucking kicked the window out of the back of the cop car and charged him with that. And then he took a deal and they said they weren't going to bring up the old robbery charge. And here he is. They brought up the old robbery charge on his ass.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to get seen before 11 o'clock so I can get back because they're doing canteen.
Oh, that's how it goes, though. They want to take you to
It's not
court
gonna
so
happen.
you can miss the canteen for the week.
Yeah, for sure. What time is it?
9:54.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
What, you at San Fernando?
No, I'm in Van Nuys.
Oh. Good old Van Nuys
Yeah.
court.
Yeah, they might not even see me. I don't understand it. Because, it's like, I basically already took a deal for this. I don't even know why I'm here, you know? They just brought this shit's so confusing, dude. They just brought this shit back and I guess I'm just supposed to take a deal for an old burglary and I'm supposed to get time served.
They're just trying to get money and put you on the bus.
That's what it is, huh?
I mean, that's what they always say they try to do. Wake your ass up early. But at least Van Nuys, you just catch the bus back to Wayside, right? You don't have to go to downtown and then up there?
Not anymore.
So they take you to downtown and then up to Wayside?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. There's no more early bus to Wayside. So the early bus you get the early bus here and they take you to LA County Jail and then you sit in LA County Jail and then they drive you back to Wayside at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You know what's funny? Last week, Adam interviewed that dude, Tunchi 5. He interviewed him a long time ago, but he interviewed him again last week. And I think, chat, was it Tunchi that brought Adam the county jail lunch in the plastic bag? Or who brought Adam the lunch, the county jail lunch in the plastic bag? So no, Adam got
This call is being recorded.
Adam got like a bunch of like, not trophies, but like little shit that guests have brought with them. And now he has the county jail lunch right there hanging on the wall.
Yeah? Which one was it? Was it a peanut butter or was it the meat?
It was the peanut butter one, I think.
Yeah. That's right.
They still have like the ostrich meat or whatever they call it.
Well, pretty much it's all the same meat. Like sometimes you'll get the hot meat with the cheese in it, but that's very rarely. But usually it's all the same meat.
I remember at first, bro, I wasn't touching that meat, but after a couple months in and you're starving, bro, you're eating everything.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm bougie. I don't eat it. Yeah.
So what do you
The
eat?
wine hustle's good.
I used
Wine hustle.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. If you got a hustle going, then you don't need to.
Makes me eat pretty good.
No, I used to love egg day, bro. Make myself my little egg salad sandwich. That was the best day of the week or whenever.
Yeah, so that's how breakfast works. One day you get eggs, the other day you get peanut butter. And then Sundays they started giving us sunflower seed butter
Oh, they're trying to get you guys healthy?
called ZZ's.
CZ's? Sev said, is it soy protein meat? Or,
No, it's peanut. It's little packets of sunflower seed butter And it's got like, yeah, it's bomb, dude. I love those things, bro.
iCloud, I just go by, I shorten their name. iCloud said, don't eat the meat there, just eat the honey buns. But, bro, you live off honey buns, you're going to get out fat as hell.
Not only that, you got to be rich to do that.
Oh, for sure, right? Now, how much?
You can only get 5. You can only get 5 of them a week. But I'm at medium south, so we could walk out to the vending machines.
Oh, nice. Quick, the sunflower seed butter, they give it, what do you say, they give it to you on Sundays for lunch?
They give it to you. They give it to you for breakfast on Sunday.
Breakfast.
2 packs of it.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's good. I like it.
Have they allowed you back on the poker table yet, or they still kicked you off for taking everyone's money?
Yeah, I haven't been playing because I don't want to get mad.
What poker do they play in there? Just regular like 5-card stud, or what? What do they play?
No, it's like jailhouse variations of Texas Hold'em.
Oh, Adam would love
So
that
it's like-
shit then. Adam would love to be in there.
Yeah, so it's like they'll give you 5 cards and then there's 2 flops. And then you after you get rid of 3 cards after the flop. It's like basically like slot machine poker.
Slot machine poker?
Yeah, pretty much. Like there's like 3 flops, or there's like big box, little box. And there, with big box is like 3 flop. There's like 3 flops on opposite sides of each other, and then there's a turn river on opposite sides of the 3 flops, and you get 5 cards. After you see the 3 flops, you get rid of 3 cards, and then you bet off of that, and then the turn of the river. But big box, there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 cards out on the table already,
Oh, damn.
You understand?
That sounds way
Yeah,
too
so it's
confusing
like-
for me, but I guess you learn. Quick said he only plays spades in there. I like pinochle, bro. Pinochle or throw some bones. Dominoes or pinochle. Chess is cool, but, man, chess sometimes goes on too long. I ain't got enough patience to play those long-ass games.
Yeah, I'm burned out on pinochle. I've been playing pinochle my whole life, so it's like I'm burned out on that shit. So I just play poker, or I don't play at all.
Sometimes I got the pinochle app on my phone. When I'm bored, I'll play pinochle on my phone.
Do you?
Yeah,
They got a pinochle app on the phone.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're saying Damn Homie should interview you. But I think Damn Homie mainly goes for people that got cell phones. No, Sev? But she likes to interview the black dudes that got all the drama going on and willing just to talk about everything.
Yeah, because I can't talk
But-
about too much, but I didn't really know drama going on anyway.
But, the black homies got drama from the streets and then drama from everywhere. Bro, and then
Yeah.
Damn Homie's like, she's like Russian. And, I mean, she kind of hot, but...
She hot?
But when these dudes get on FaceTime with her, I think they're mainly just getting on FaceTime with her because
is being recorded.
they just want to see them fucking titties. And she probably perks them up, gets these guys spilling all the beans.
For sure. Especially when you're in jail, any kind of female attention's good.
Oh yeah, some of the even like Jefe and some of the Munchie was saying yesterday, they're like, bro, they're surprised some of these guys even get in they're surprised she even gets on the phone with them.
Why is that?
Because most of these guys probably would never get on the phone, but they're like, oh shit, they're gonna be able to talk to Damn Homie.
What does she talk about?
She just gets, I don't even know. I watch some of it, but I don't really watch a whole lot of it. But she just starts asking them all kinds of drama, and they just start talking about everything.
Is she from LA?
Nah, she's from New York. I think she's a Ruski. She's from Russia. Her dad's, I think, like a Russian oligarch or something. So she lives in like a high rise in Miami or something. She be posting all kinds of pictures on the beach and shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. They see her page and they're like, yeah, I'm going to talk to her.
For sure. What, she's doing that all off of YouTube?
I think she does Instagram lives and then post them to YouTube. I'm not really sure. But you can link your OBS to Instagram and do it like that too.
What's that? OnlyFans?
No, OBS is like the little processing app we use. Like you can go live on YouTube like on your phone and then it'll work. But if you want to like on the computer, you got to run it through OBS.
And so how do I sound coming from jail like when you're going live right now?
I mean, this phone you're on right now sounds pretty good. Chat, does he sound good? Does it sound like he's on a messed up phone? No, they're all saying thumbs up. Well, Yada means saying thumbs up. Yesterday, the We Starvin' posted a clip of me talking about something, and I was like, damn, bro, I got to get my ass away from the mic. So yesterday, it sounded like a little blown out, so today I got the mic turned down a little bit. Because I got a like, really good mic, so I shouldn't be sounding all blown out, but yesterday it was sounding a little crazy. But that's one of my bad habits, bro. I start like hugging the mic and getting all close to it for some dumb reason.
Yeah, that's funny. So what you been talking about? What's been going on? Like, what's the topic?
I just started. So young Aunt Jefe got his page taken last week, and he got it back this week because I guess they said he was bullying somebody. But that's what I was just talking about. Like young Aunt Jefe makes most of his content about like South Central and other people around there. So you know all the other members are going to be hating on him, especially he's like at almost 50K subs. He does on average like 10 to 20K a video, sometimes 30. So you know all the fucking enemigos and other people are probably just hating on him.
Well, where's he from?
Jefe's from A-Tray.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. He got enemigos. They're on him.
No, he cool. He did like I think like 8 years in the feds or something. He was taking a bunch of pills up to Washington. I've thought about sitting with him. I talked to him one day just to pick his brain because, bro, you know when it came to the beans, bro, I've moved a gang of beans in my lifetime, bro. Like I had some pretty good connects, but a lot of them dudes over there, because they can fill a little van with like 10 people, take them to the whack doctor or the quack doctors, and leave with a bunch of scripts, and then take that little minivan full of people to the dispo and fill them. Where
this call is being recorded.
I mainly just found a quack doctor, and I didn't need the bodies, bro. Once you need the bodies, it gets a little tricky. If you don't need the bodies and you can just go pay a quack doctor for like 30 scripts, and then you got the pharmacy that ain't tripping on you. Like that one time, bro, I had a girl out in IE. She would FedEx me like 30 scripts, and then I had a pharmacy out in Simi Valley that I would just drop him off, and I told him I worked for an old folks home. And he would fill, like I'd get 120 bottles, like 30 bottles with 120 in each one, and then get like 50 to 100 Xannies too. So I'd get, what's 30 times 100? I don't know, bro. But pretty much I'd leave that pharmacy with a duffel bag just full of fucking beans and Xans. That was a lick, bro. And then before that, that doctor, there was all kinds, bro. Dr. Bass and all these other doctors. But we used to have this doctor right here in Northridge that it was $300. You get a pint of drink, you get 240 blues, and you get 150 Xans. So pretty much you pay $300 for the script and however many you needed, and then you go to the pharmacy. So pretty much I'd pay $300 for the script. I'd get One, my name, my old lady's name, and my mom's name, because I wasn't really trying to like involve too many people. So it'd be $900 for the 3 scripts. And my homie is probably making $100 on each script off of me. And, well, bro, Dr. Bass killed himself. Most of these doctors end up taking themselves out. And quick, this is like 10 years ago, maybe more, 12. Like Dr. Bass, you'd go see Dr. Bass right there in Studio City. He had a pharmacy downstairs, so he would give you the script that you could take to any other pharmacy, and then he would call in to the pharmacy downstairs and fill a script. So I think he was like $250 back in the day, and you would be able to get a double script filled. But all these doctors, they're not like they were. And once they brought out the computer system where they could check if you filled anything that month, it kind of like put everybody out the game. And then that's when they started moving to Florida. And Florida had a good lick going for a while until they shut it down. Now it's hard to get beans like you used to back in the day. But back then, you know,
I remember.
You get a beans for
I
like...
remember when we were doing it, we had that little pharmacy right there in Sun Valley, huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fill any script we had.
No, I think I've told these guys that story. Sanford Drugs. Oh, man, we would clean that place out once a week, and then we'd have to wait for them to restock.
This call is being recorded.
And then one time I went in there, and they're like, oh, new owners, we're not doing that no more. And I'm like, damn. But that's why I never liked the bean hustle. I mean, it was good, obviously, but it's just not for sure, bro. You'll get like 3 months, 6 months, a good run, and then someone hates on you or the pharmacy catches wind what you're doing. Like that shit I had with the girl FedExing me the scripts and then see me. That shit was going good until one of the homies tried to double dip and go there and do it on his own because he seen what we were doing. And then, bro, right then, because I had a good run going with that pharmacy, and he believed that I worked for an old folks home. And then once the homie tried to go there, he was just like, bro, like, what are y'all doing? He figured it out and then cut us all off. And I told the homie, bro, like, bro, you're an idiot. Because we were splitting it 3 ways, because it was like 3 of us doing it, so we had split the profit 3 ways. And, yeah, he tried to double dip, bro, and just got us all cut off. But that's how it goes, bro. Everybody thinks they can do it on their own or something, and then they end up just screwing everybody over.
Everybody gets thirsty.
But that was back when, like, bro, you know, the Norcos were like $2, $2.50. Now I heard Norcos are like $15 each, bro. Crazy.
Really?
Back then the blues were like $5 to $7. Now the blues are like, I don't even know, like $30 or something, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, they are like 30, huh? Real ones?
And then that's when they started pressing all the fake ills, because you take everything away like that, people are going to try to find a way to do it, and then they're going to, you know, they're going to start making fake shit. Yeah, quick, but $20, but can you get them all day? I'm not asking, but prices usually start to go up the more reliable the person is. And then yeah, Fetty ones go for like $5, $2 if you're really plugged in, but Fetty ones are nasty, bro.
Yeah, you taste that popcorn.
Yeah, nasty.
Some people like that though.
No, that's when you
All right,
seen
well,
the
I gotta
game
go.
change when people were like, "Oh, I'll take the fake ones because they're cheaper and they smack." And that's just how it goes, bro. Like at first, no one wanted them, and then the next generation grows up, and that's all they know, you know.
Yeah. All right, well, I gotta go to court.
All right, good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yeah, he always wants to call and rap out for a little bit. Hopefully he gets. I think they're trying to give him. They started off like at 5 years, because this time he always hits the gate and takes off. So I think they were starting at 5 years, and I think last week when he went, or a few weeks ago, whatever, I think they were trying to give him 3.5 years. So pretty much he just didn't want to pull over, and he wasn't speeding. He wasn't high-speed pursuit. He just didn't want to pull over. And, you know, my homie, bro, he can't figure it out, bro. He's fighting demons. So he wanted to get high one last time before he fucking had to get busted for being astounding. And yeah, they were like, Saga was, you know, they tried to say high speed pursuit, but he was like, bro, I was going the speed limit. I just didn't want to pull over. But I was busted with this one dude, bro. Cool ass Mexican dude. They gave him his third strike because he didn't want to pull over. It took him 2 exits to get off the freeway, and they struck that dude out, bro. I was like, damn, bro. Ever since I ain't got no strikes, so I ain't got to worry about any of that. But once I heard that story, bro, as soon as they turned those lights on, I pulled over right away. Last thing you want is the cops to try to make up some bullshit-ass story. Oh, damn. I gotta start going like this more. I gotta go with the wide angle. But let me catch up right here. Top of the morning, DJ. Who'd I miss? Did I miss anybody? Try to make sure top of the morning, Sergio. Yeah, I keep trying, top of the morning, irate. I keep trying to tell my homie, bro, like, cause he been doing time since, we were 15, bro, and he can't stay out the county jail ever and goes to prison every time. Like, he might stay out, in 30 days tops. So he knows all these dudes that got prison channels. He knows all these guys. And if he don't know them, he knows their close homies. So I keep telling him, bro, like, when you get out, if you did a YouTube channel and you rapped out with these people since you know them, like, my homie was even in prison with Crip Mac. Crip Mac remembered him, too, when I asked him about him. I was like, bro, you would have a YouTube channel that goes up. Top of the morning, Corey. And then I told him, like, the chat will keep you straight, bro. Like, the chat, they'll call you out for your shit. So I feel like the chat would be able to help keep his ass clean, give him something to live for, rather than just getting out. And then he ain't got, like, no family. Like, his brother passed away. His mom's fucking nuttier than a squirrel turd, bro. Like, I don't even answer his mom's calls no more. Or if she messages me on Facebook, bro, because she's just crazy, bro. Like, my homie won money on the poker table like 2 weeks ago, and his mom said her microwave broke, right? So then he's like, hey, can you order my mom a microwave on Amazon? So I'm like, all right, cool. Order it. And then she denies it, bro. I look onto Amazon, and it says denied, returned. I'm like, what the hell? So I wait for him to call, and I'm like, bro, your mom denied the microwave. He's like, bro, she crazy. She said her microwave broke. Then she said it worked again. And then she was pretty much more worried about where he got the money to buy her the microwave than being happy that he got her a microwave. Like, what? So then she starts saying her TV's broke. And at that point, I was like, bro, I ain't going to tell you how to run your program. But, you know, and all he got is his mom now because his dad passed away. His dad actually got deported because he's from Ireland. He's like pure-blooded Irish, I think. So his dad got deported. His brother passed away. So really the only family he has left is his mom, Dukes. And I get it, bro. You want to talk to her. That's the only person you really got that's blood. But I feel like she does more damage to him than she, like, helps him. And that's kind of messed up, you know? My mom was like a second mom to him, but, you know, like I said, December 17th will be 2 years my mom passed away. But he was really close with my mom. Like, when I was busted, or my mom would always let any of the homies, like, stay at her house. Like, my mom's door had an open policy, bro. If you needed somewhere to go, my mom got a spot on the couch for you. And since everyone respected her, I didn't really have to worry about him, like, stealing shit or fucking shit up. You like the little, you like my little punk rock spikes I put in there? I'm waiting to see. I haven't really seen anybody jock the stilo yet. And everyone that says they like it, I'm like, bro, order the little things on Amazon. Let's start a trend. And you just put them in the little, you know, the little air holes. You know, it's like you ain't got to put holes in the hat. You just put them in the little air holes. No, I appreciate you, Dante. Yeah, it was crazy. My mom, 62, was it 62 or like 63, bro? Way too young. And that's like all the only family. I mean, I got my pops, but I wasn't really raised with my pops. My pops raised, I got 3 half sisters. So my dad, he wasn't like no deadbeat or nothing. My mom had me. She only had 1 kid. And then my dad raised my 3 half sisters. So my dad actually put the work in. You know, it's not like my dad just took off and left me hanging. My dad raised my 3 sisters. So I give him a lot of credit for that. Damn, hopefully your grandpops makes it, Dante. That's messed up. It sucks, man, when you lose someone. I was really close with my grandpa, but I lost him when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. I can't remember, but I think 5th grade. But yeah, my grandpa, that man, he was cool as fuck. My grandma was a little more by the book, stricter. My grandpa didn't give a shit. Damn, 81's pretty good. I mean, 90's the goal at least, right? But I feel like if you get past 80, you had a good run, you know? But 90's the goal. For me, anyways. Nah, and it was like my mom didn't have any, like, you know, I wouldn't say she was super big, but she wasn't that light. She liked the zoom zooms and the wham whams, the treat drawer a little too much. But yeah, bro, it was just random. Like, she was at my pad Wednesday. I wasn't here that night. She was with my wife and kids. Happy, good. And then early Sunday morning, bro, just took a turn for the worst. And her boyfriend found her in bed, not awake. Yeah, CHP be adding all the gnarly cars on. You see, CHP got that new, I think like 6 months ago, but they got the Dodge Durangos that are all gray, like light gray, so they blend in with traffic. Let me turn this heater off. All right, let's see what DC Baby Draco got to say. I really enjoy just rapping out with y'all, though, bro. That's what I fuck with, but I figure we got to mix some topics in here along the way. But yeah, I really enjoy just rapping out with y'all, man. That's what I'm going for. Oh, dialysis. Yeah, what's dialysis like 3 times a week too, right? You know what I started listening to? I didn't finish the Creature of Jekyll Island, where they created the Federal Reserve. But I started the Dr. Fauci book that I think RFK wrote or whatever. I'm only on the first chapter, man, but man, that's just crazy, bro. Like how they just mishandled COVID and they had like a lot of shit they could do, and they just blackballed doctors that were having good results doing alternative care. I don't know if any of y'all read it. Well, I ain't reading it. I'm doing the audiobook. But I'm actually reading Flower Moon. You know that movie that they put out? The Scorsese movie about the Indians and the oil? I got that book from the library the other day. I'm reading that because I'm trying to... Because I can pronounce pretty good, but I feel like my vocabulary can be a little bit better. Sometimes I'd be like thinking for a word too much. I think I could get a little better with my vocabulary. But let's see what DC Baby Draco got to say. And is this DC Baby Draco's second page? Because it says 2 after it. Yeah, when I hear Lush Lush gets a little repetitive with his words sometimes, but he got a pretty good vocabulary, and even Adam too. When I be hearing him sometimes, that's one thing when I'm be like, all right, bro, I gotta up my game a little bit.
Check me out one time. Now, due to me being professional, pulling up to different hoods, doing hood vlogs and stuff like that, right? I try to keep it professional. So it's like I'm limited to really saying what I gotta really say. So it's like I gotta sit back, let people troll, you know, and be the good guy, be the humble guy. I'm fed up. Cause I'm really not the humble guy. I really get the popping it, and it's going, and we can do it like that. Straight up. It's been a couple subjects that I want to speak on, but this episode, we gonna keep it in Jefe. Strictly in Jefe. Right? Now look, at first, it wasn't no smoke with no in Jefe. I ain't gonna lie. I actually rocked with in Jefe, because he be speaking real stuff at the time. Right? At the time, he put his little input on the P4K situation. And I like his input because it was actually real. He said P4, he's innocent till proven guilty. You can't smut him out because it's still an ongoing case. And how it works is, if you beat the case, it's done data. If you don't beat the case, that's when they gonna program. Now, that's besides the point. I say that to say, I liked his input. When everybody was trolling P4, he's the only one who actually put his common sense, because he actually knew what was going on and how the prison worked. He said he was in the feds. He know how that stuff worked. So I said, damn, I rock with Jefe, man, because I'm not the only one saying this. He actually put his real input in something, and I actually was rocking with him. Now, a couple months ago, Almighty and Jefe, they on a little podcast at No Jumper. Almighty suspect, get the popping it, doing whatever. He talking his little shit over there. And Jefe, he start giggling and stuff. Anybody feel like how I feel? What you giggling for? You think it's funny? Almighty, he's saying like some weird stuff. So it's like, you think this shit funny? You feel me? Alright, bet. I ain't say nothing though. I ain't say nothing. Let him get that. I get a DM. He like, hey Draco, pull up to the 8 trays. Let's do a little vlog. I be funny. I'm like, line it up with Almighty Suspect and it's good. He like, bro, I'm not up in those politics and whoop and blah, 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 blah. All right, that's cool. I was being funny or whatever. But I was being serious, but I was being funny. But I know that wasn't gonna happen. I was just being funny. Then I just left him on scene. He hit me up again. He like, Draco, let's do the vlog. Leave him on scene. I don't tap in with him. I ain't gonna lie. I feel some type of way, man. You was laughing with the dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Sus posted his paperwork or whatever about pimping minors or something. But I think the case got dropped. But before that, I don't even know where the beef started. I think Sus tries to say that this guy just started having a problem with Sus. But, you know, I have to do a deep dive because I don't remember. DC Baby Draco popped up on my radar when he started, like, waiting outside No Jumper. I remember Brick seeing him one night. Brick thought he was, like, a op creeping up on Brick. But he was, I guess, out there looking for Sus. And then when he posted that video of Adam, like, getting stuff out of his trunk one time, that's how he popped up on my radar. Top of the morning at the special. Yeah, I mean, a point and shoot's classic with his impersonations. Like, bro, how he did that little rap song on that video, and he just classic, bro. Like, I wonder if he's just blessed with it or if he had to put in work on that. Because I even watched a video, like some videos like 6 months ago of like trying to learn how to do impressions. Like, I'd like to be able to do the UK accent and the Ireland accent and like all these different accents. But I just ain't got it in me, man. My fucking tongue don't work that way.
So you could say in a way, oh yeah, Draco childish.
Oh yeah, Dante.
At that moment.
Once the address got out, and I mean, bro, you look on the gang maps, they have a little No Jumper ball right there. Like, and then, you know, a lot of people film videos. I think when Spodey and 4Extra came that one time and filmed their vlog, like, put the video right there. I think even in Sharp's one music video, he put the address right there. Like, that's the one little thing where I'm like, come on, fellas. But, you know, I guess when they're mad at Adam or No Jumper, like, they don't really care. But that's like the one thing where I'm like, come on, dude. Like, why y'all leaking the address?
It is what it is, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't want to tap in with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So what this dude do is he hold that grudge, which is cool because a lot of people hold grudges, man. I'm not really tripping off of it, man. You can hold your little grudges or whatever, right? Bam. So he made another little video when I had put up on 4Xers and stuff, but he using my name. You know what I'm saying? It's clickbait. So I make another little video. Quit using my name as clickbait. So he take
like even when what's that other dumbass guy that be beefing with everybody that they beat him up like a couple weeks ago? Like he went to Adam's house, and that one time he went to No Jumper and acting like he went there when the show was live. You can tell nobody was there, bro, because there's no cars parked out front. We looked at the cameras, and that fool came at like 3 in the morning on a Saturday. Like, who in the hell is going to be at the warehouse? Gaston, yep. Who's going to be at the warehouse 3 a.m. on a Saturday? Like, come on. Top of the morning, Big Trippy.
Take me out the title, and he just put, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, that's cool. Quit using my name for clickbait, though. I don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I still feel some type of way, bro. Quit, you know what I'm saying? So now he just gets on the DC Baby Draco hate train. That it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. For real. He been waiting for something to happen. So first, you know what I'm saying, I did the little situation when I pulled up on the different lanes and stuff. He had a little bit to say, but he didn't really say too much. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it to him. But when Brody, we ain't going to name drop, when Brody, he came out, said what he said, then that's when Jefe, he finally got the
top of the morning, Benji,
and the balls to really say what he really been feeling. And that's when he was like, man, I've been waiting on somebody to say it. Whoopty, whoopty, whoopty.
I think DeJean was going to ask me this Friday, but Friday night's my daughter's Christmas concert because she's in like band and marching band and all that. So Friday night is her concert at the high school. So I don't think I'll be able to make it this Friday unless DeJean's maybe willing to start like an hour and a half earlier than normal. If he is, then yeah, I'll be able to make it. But I don't know if he has like a strict schedule he sticks to. But if not this Friday, hopefully next Friday he invites me over. Because I'd like to do it with Bo one time.
Whoop, 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 whoop. He just start going on one. Then he start talking about he talking about he finna give people strikes and blah, 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 blah. Hell yeah, I don't care. But I really don't be tripping off the strikes and stuff. I don't be striking nobody. That really be like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little semi-threat. It'd be like a semi-threat. I really don't be striking nobody though, bro. I really don't care about that shit, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm in dangerous game, bro. I want to start striking people like, top of the morning, 9 Trey. Yeah, man, striking's a little way out. Like, I guess if someone's exposing like your address or something like that, maybe that's a little drama. But, bro, we all trying to do this YouTube shit, so people be striking or copywriting. That's a little dangerous, man. Like that's kind of messed up for all the rest of us trying to get a little something out of it.
I really don't. So he ended up feeling some type of way. So he couldn't wait to finally say something when it came from a guy of stature that actually said something. He couldn't wait to get on the bandwagon like, oh yeah, finally somebody said it. I don't like him anyways. He already turned me down for the little A-Tray vlog. He didn't already did love saying he left me on scene. I feel some type of way.
DC Baby Draco got a crazy hairdo, huh? He got like the mullet with braids. Business in the front, party in the back.
He talking about if I react to his content, I'm going to give you a strike. I feel some type of way. So now I can finally speak on this. It all falls under because I said I'm going to give you a strike and I turned you down. So now you feeling like how you feel. That's cool. You and your feelings is good. But you like a broad though. You know them broads that don't get their way And when they don't get their way, they get to doing conniving
Dante,
things.
that's what they call when the
See what I'm saying?
Jewish homies got the things
And the
dangling.
conniving things is do stuff to nitpick at you and do like little weird stuff like that. That's Aunt Jefe. He get in his feelings. Oh my God. Oh, the world. Oh Lord Jesus. Don't get it. And then look, then this the cold part. He'll get on this internet, portray like he's just a super street blogger, a psychologist blogger, whatever, however you say that word. Like he's just like the top of the like he's just the guy to just go to. If you peep every vlog Aunt Jefe has done, he always got something to say. He always got a cover up to say. He don't like being wrong. He don't like that, bro. So it's like he get to say it, but these dudes, they get to trolling and blah, 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 blah. Like for instance, when they say Baby Braids got ran off the yard or something like that, he the first one that took it. He one of them dudes, you just send him something, he gonna post it. That's all you gotta do. With Aunt Jefe, you just send him something. He's not a credible source. You are not a credible source. So I'm confused on like why you keep like bro, I really don't even have an issue with you at all, bro. It's just you childish, bro. Like you one of them guys that don't get his way and you feel some type of way and you gonna hold on to that grudge and you gonna keep nitpicking with a person until you feel like you won. See, when Aunt Jefe feel like he ain't winning, his mind starts circulating, and then he start just like, oh, I feel some type of way. I gotta do something. That's Aunt Jefe. You gotta get over it, my good peoples. Like I said, I don't have nothing against you, but you do be acting like a broad on this internet. You be acting like a female, bruh. It's just real. And everything that I'm saying
Top
right
of the
now,
morning,
I'll say it to
Tyler.
your face. You act like a female, brother. Like real shit. Why? How you gonna get mad at me because I won't let you use my content? I go out there, I do my little content. You damn right I risk my life. But I done went to jail in the Hoovers. When I go out there, I'm risking sliding. I risk a whole lot. I'm on parole, you idiot. All it take is for them to find a strap and I'm gonna go to jail because I'm violating parole. That's what I mean when I say I risk my life. I really don't care. Mother pull up busting. I don't care, bruh. I'm used to this environment. This don't scare me. I be seeing a lot of people in the comments.
Man, someone start busting, bro. I'm ducking, rolling. I'm hiding for cover, bro. Fuck, man. Shit gonna scare the hell out of me. Unless I got something to fucking pop out and... Hell yeah, bro. I'm ducking and running. VBC, he's all the way up in the bay now. But I fuck with Trevor. Trevor the homie.
They be like, damn, Draco, you be everywhere. You be outside thugging. Wooty, wooty, whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's why when people get let go from no jumper or whatever the case may be, you could tell, like, if someone fucks with you or not. Like, I was out in the back doing something, and Trevor came up, gave me a dab, was like, I fuck with you, bro. Whoop, 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 you know, stay in touch, or whatever the case may be. I was like, you a real one, Trevor. I fuck with you.
Whoop, whooping. Bro, this
I think he still works with Empire, no? I think he just does his own thing and then films for Empire. I haven't really tapped in with him for a while, so I don't know. But whenever I see the content, I think it kind of is with Empire. I'm not sure, though. Unless you all know something I don't.
It is regular. Y'all that scary? This is regular. How am I the GOAT? Because I'm outside in the trenches. This is, I'm from Oakland, bro. It's the land of the back door. I'm from Oakland. It's the land of the back door. It's just real.
I think every hood's the land of the back door. Especially like Chicago and all these other places.
You could ride with, do whatever. Here, pull up. Next thing, you gone. The person sitting right next to you will take you.
Yeah, Benj, might get a homie. I be texting him here and there. He answers back. I just mainly be talking about bullshit like what we used to talk about, like movies and just random shit. Well, I mean, that whole thing, like, yeah, Mike, you obviously forgot to edit out those parts, but if they would have watched that video, they would have known I'm sure who she was talking about, or he was talking about, whatever you want to refer as. But yeah, I mean, even if he would have edited all out, they probably still would have known. Me personally, I think Adam shouldn't have even done the interview to begin with. Even if she's threatening about exposing him and going to get mad, like, you go do that elsewhere. You ain't doing that here first. And if you do it elsewhere, they react to it or whatever the case. But I personally wouldn't have entertained it. But, you know, I ain't the one calling the shots.
I'm from the land of the back door.
Top of the morning,
Malik. It's easy
Malik.
out here, bruh. It's easy everywhere. Oakland is the most grimiest place you could ever live. We don't gang bang. We don't bang blue. We don't bang
Top
red.
of the morning,
we don't do
Tech.
none of that. It's sectioned off with turfs. If you make it in Oakland, you man, listen. If you make it in Oakland, bro, you straight. So all this little stuff talking about, oh yeah, Draco, you the go, you really a boy, you really be outside. This shit is regular.
Whenever people got Draco in their name, I always just think of Draco the Ruler. Like, it's kind of confusing. Even though I'm sure a lot of people have had that name over the years. But I feel like it's almost like, you know, when a jersey gets retired, I feel like the name Draco should be retired once Draco passed.
How am
Just
I
my
to go?
opinion.
Because this is something that I regularly like doing. When it's off camera, I still do it. I'm still thugging. I still put my ski mask on. This is regular to me. I am not no hero. I am not that. This is what's regular. I just like documenting the trenches. This is what I like doing, brother. I like this stuff. And the reason why I do what I do is for my good peoples that's in prison. I don't even do this for the streets, bruh. I do this for them people that's behind them bars. Bro, you
Will the men behind the bars with the cell phone?
gotta peep. It's people that have been locked up 50, 60, 70 years. That's in prison right now. The only thing that they see is the yard. The only thing that they see is the dorm. You know how...
Well, if you're doing that long, hopefully you ain't in a dorm. Hopefully you got a cell living. Especially, bro, if you're doing anything over like couple years, 3 years, you got to get a cell, bro. It's way easier on your life, man. I could not imagine doing over a year in a dorm, dealing with all the noise, bunkies, people around. Like, sometimes when we were on lockdown, I think the longest I did a lockdown was like, it was like a 6-month lockdown, but since I worked PIA, I'd be able to go to work after like 2 months. So I think the longest I ever had to sit in a cell was like 2 months. But bro, when you come home, turn your TV on, sleep, turn the light off, it's quiet, bro. That's way better than sitting in a dorm with a bunch of loud people and all the different characters and personalities. It's like you just waiting for it to kick off living in a dorm.
You know how much mental abuse that is?
And I'd rather smell one guy's farts than a whole dorm of people's farts.
Bro, that's mental abuse for a lifer to sit up in there and the only thing that they could see is a plane flying over the yard, birds chirping, flying over the yard, and them seagulls or whatever, them goose. That's the only thing that...
Nah, Benj, I got sentenced to like 4 years for fucking weed and some blow. I bailed out. Yeah, I bailed out. I think it was like $5,000. It was like 50 grand or something, 60 grand. So I bailed out and fought the case from the streets. And then they started off like at 9 years. And then I just kept going to court. And then I got it down to 4 years. Like, I think 3 years, 10 months, or I forget the exact number. And so, yeah, I got 4 years with half. And then I had another case because I got caught with another bag. So they charged me with another possession for sales in another city. So pretty much I had 2 4-year sentences that I got them to run concurrent.
They see, my good peoples. That's why I make my content. I'm keeping it all the way authentic and real. I've been locked up in a cage with them real killers though. That's why I do what I do. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel for my boys that's locked up. From LA to the Bay, even from the...
I'd rather do time with lifers than I'd rather do time with fucking guys that got short terms, because the lifers move a little different, bro. They got another level of respect. It just, you know, obviously it sucks. You ain't gonna talk about your date and getting out. But yeah, I'd rather do time with lifers, man. They're a little more chill. They're more on the respect factor.
The out-of-towners, from the out-of-towners that's out of state that get locked up in the pen, CDCR. That's why I really make my content, bro. So they can get on the phones and they can look and they can see the different stuff that's like, damn, oh, that's right there. Whoa, that's right there. Whoa, that's right there. Whoa.
I wonder if they have like watch parties. Like, we'll just say like the Denver Lanes or whatever. Say he goes films a vlog with the Denver Lanes. I wonder if all the Denver Lanes from the yard get together and do a watch party on someone's phone. But bro, when I was there, I think it was like one of the first few people that got caught with a phone in CDCR. This is before the phones had cameras and all this shit. Bro, they treated this dude. It was Termite from Insane in Long Beach. Bro, they shut down the whole yard. They raided his cell. They found the phone. I think they charged that fool with like attempted escape. I mean, this is like 03. And then they searched every cell because one guy got caught with a phone. It was like one of the first phones I think they ever found in CDCR. And then now I think, bro, you get caught with a phone, I think it's like 60-day write-up. And I think you get your time back after you've been good for a couple months or whatever.
Oh, damn, for real? That's why my view of things, that's why I like to get everything, bro. Whenever I pull up to a section, I like to get everything. Whatever you're willing to show me, that's what I want to show you. Because it ain't nothing like being that guy in the cell that's watching the phone. The only thing that they see is what we give them on the internet. That's how they get updated. So I made up my motherfucking mind. I said, when I get out, bro, I want to do this for my boys in jail. That's why I like doing hood vlogs. I don't know why these other vloggers like doing their hood vlog. This is why I do it, nigga. I do it for my boys that's locked up. I done met some close, real ones in jail that didn't have my back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't have my back. Come on, bro. I do this for them. Then a lot of people, they like AD shit.
Yeah, Sev, I seen that video of Jaylee's. That shit was, it was a little quiet. I got to go through and find a good one when she first started coming on the news back in the day. And there got to be a good one out there. Maybe I just got to watch her early content. Because I don't feel like she says it quite as much as she used to. But at one point, bro, Jaylee really had the, know what I'm saying?
See, why would you go to the Denver Lanes? This is a certain question that I get asked. Why would you go to the Denver Lanes and ask them, so if you wear blue over here, what's gonna happen? We already know what's gonna happen, Draco. LA already know what's gonna happen. Only LA. Bro, if you from the Bay, you don't know what's finna happen if you wear blue over here. If you a hood like me and you wear blue.
What'd he say?
If you a hood like me and you wear blue over here.
First time I ever heard that. I don't even want to repeat that word, but that's just kind of funny, huh?
Denver Lanes, I need them people to know up north, Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, Merced, California, Redding, any city up there, up north. That's why.
Redding's like a country ass town, bro. That's just like an hour and a half north of Sacramento. That's the boondocks for sure.
I do that. It's not a dumb question. When you're trying to give information to a person that has never been to LA.
Nah, it's the middle America white boys that are just amazed by it. That's who I feel like watches most of the hood blogs. Is like some white dude from fucking Montana or North Dakota or like Kentucky or some shit. That's who I feel like get the most out of the hood vlogs.
That's why I do it. So a lot of people, they like, bro, Draco, why you keep asking them questions? Why would you ask them type of questions? What color would you come over here like you trying to be funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious. Because guess what? When I die, and these vlogs is on the internet,
Wisconsin.
the people that's growing up, the kids that's grow up in the Bay Area, and the generation after that, and the generation after that, they gonna look at this vlog.
Cause like I watch them, but it just, since I grew up around it and I've seen it all, it's not super amazing to me, but like I still tap in and watch them.
I bet you this.
I always just trip out on all these youngsters with all the face tattoos, and it's just like, damn, bro, you're gonna have to get fucking tattoo removal at some point if you want to like get a job or do something. Have the whole side right here blasted, like unless your rap career's taken off. Man, that's why I ain't got no tattoos above my neck. I've always wanted neck tattoos. I've wanted hand tattoos, but bro, I put the hoodie on, I can go anywhere, bro. No one looks twice at me. I remember one time, me and Chris Long were at I think a Shoreline concert, and a bunch of like young Mexican dudes or Hispanic dudes were trying to get in and break the barrier, and the cops were like nice to me and Chris. They're like, "Oh, excuse me," and they didn't even think we were with those guys or anything, just because we had our hoodies on. Chris got some hand tattoos, but with me, you know, I look like a regular ass dude. I got sleeves, but you know, if wearing a hoodie, you can't tell.
This is gonna change somebody's life. Don't wear blue over here on 109th and Figueroa.
Figueroa,
it's
facts.
not a dumb question at all, bro. And it might be dumb to y'all because y'all just thinking nice and basic. This, whenever I put a vlog out there, this is not just for LA. This is not to cause friction in LA. Everybody all over the world see my vlog. Let me show you something, brother. I'm gonna show you some real shit. Let me show you something. Let me see if it pop up. I'm gonna show you.
But over there in Wisconsin, they probably got more like the GDs and like that kind of gangs, right? They got Bloods and Crips out there in Wisconsin, quick.
Bro, weekly analytics, all right? 60, okay, bam. Now look, people who found it. It say right here, let's play a game. Let me turn up the brightness for y'all. For the slow people in the back.
I've never seen this thing on YouTube. I've seen the other analytics, but I've never seen this let's play a game part.
Let's play a game. What's the second most popular location your viewers are watching from? United States.
I would say
Canada,
UK. What do y'all think?
United
I think
Kingdom.
UK.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press United States, even though I know it's wrong. They like Draco. Who you make your content for? It's everybody watching Draco's channel, bro. It's not just LA. Your mind gotta be bigger, my good peoples. LA is not the only people who watch DC Baby Draco channel. You've seen it for yourself.
Now, that's the good thing about YouTube, bro, is this shit's worldwide. People gonna watch it from India. Well, I'm not sure if China really allows it, but Australia, UK, Europe, Canada, Mexico. That's the cool thing about YouTube, bro, is, and I guess all social media really is, it got worldwide reach. You're not just limited to your local area. Especially like Draco's making content that people around the whole world want to see. Yeah, because I think a lot of like the Chicago dudes, they all move up to like Wisconsin, right? When they're trying to get away. Because you've seen some of them get busted, like that dude 600. I think he got busted in Wisconsin. Because I've been to, I used to go to Wisconsin once a year. And sometimes I'd fly into Madison, but you always need a layover. Sometimes I'd fly into O'Hare in Chicago and then just drive up a little bit. Yeah, I never been to Milwaukee. That was one place I've always wanted to go, but I just never had the extra day just to like swerve over that way.
So they watch it in the United Kingdom. I've never even been out there. I never even traveled outside of California. United Kingdom is watching my channel? Wow. So you gotta peep. When you in a country like that, and they're looking like, okay, how is LA out there? Okay, so don't wear blue over there. It's exciting to them. They need to know this. Not LA, brother. So don't ever think I'm getting on this internet being funny. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love everybody, bro. You feel me? I love everybody. I'm not trying to get on this internet being funny. I don't play them type of games.
I know, Chicken P, that dude's from Milwaukee, right? But he just got busted with a bunch of weird-ass charges. Yeah, I got a homie that lives in Minnesota. The hell's the big city right there called? Where the riots kicked off? Damn, I forget, but he tells me it's a trip out there, bro.
Like I said, man, and Jefe, you gotta get out your feelings, big bro. you gotta get out your feelings, big brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mamas. You can't be on this internet doing that. Come on. You already know I had to get that off my chest. We're gonna be dropping way more videos because I gotta get some shit off my chest. You feel me? Straight up.
Yeah, I've been to Detroit a bunch. I got some homies out there. We used to go out there painting back when it first kicked off, like in 2010s when everyone started going out there. I got some good peoples out in Detroit, man. Bro, first time I went there, bro, it looked crazy, dude. Like all the bandos. My homie lived in a house. His family's been there since before the white flight happened. And I think on his block, there was only 3 houses that people still lived in on the block. And I was just like, damn, bro, this is crazy. My homie Elmer, I don't know if you guys ever seen Elmer Up, a famous writer. He had a house, and I think he bought it for like $4K or some shit. And then the lot next to him, he bought for fucking cheap as hell. So that fool had a house on 2 lots and then built a fence around it. That fucker had a alligator in the bathtub, bro, with like a fence by the door. He'd go in there messing with it, and it would just... I was like, bro, you're tripping. And then I guess once it gets big, he just takes it to the zoo or something. Like, bro, you need to be careful, man. That little baby alligator's gonna bite the hell out of you. All right, what else we got here? Let me see. Let's start with this 4 Extra one with Cam Capone. And then I want to watch Adams reacts to 4 Extra Trap Lord Ross video. I mean, I was there when all that stuff happened, so I got a few comments on it.
Sometimes, bro. Yeah. I don't know. The doctor...
This was crazy, bro. 4 Extra looks traumatized by it, which rightfully so, bro. If that happened to me, my mind would be twisted for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they say I'm gonna have PTSD or something like that shit. Like,
yeah, bro, shit.
I'm like, what the f, you know what I'm talking about? PTSD. Like, I thought that shit, like, you know, they was bullshit talking about PTSD and all that shit, but sometimes I be thinking, like, because I be pausing, like, when I get to the part, like, the light part, I be like, you know what I'm talking about? I'll be like, my body be feeling stiff, like,
sure.
Like, I don't know, like, it feels stiff. I don't know.
Yeah, Detroit was one of the first places I've ever been where it just like, bro, look crazy, like all the bandos and just everything. But a lot of the Midwest is like that, like Indiana and a lot of those places, like all the malls are gone, right? A lot of the malls are empty. Just once all that shit went to China, the manufacturing and stuff, it just, you know, there was no money going around, bro. Once all the cars industry left and they weren't making rims and blocks for engines and everything, it just really sucked the economy out of the whole Midwest, or the upper Midwest.
I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying. Like,
I hear you.
It's like, I don't know, like, you know, so I can't even, like, remember it just...
For sure.
It was crazy. Adam actually answered my question yesterday. Well, what he thinks is, Trap Lord went and filmed this with 4 Extra and was supposed to drop on 4 Extra's channel. And then shout out Trap Lord Ross. He even brought some bread over there and broke off 4 Extra some money. I thought he was paying for the video. But I guess they filmed the video, gave it to 4 Extra. 4 Extra's he thought he was gonna put it on his channel, I guess. That's what Adam was saying. And then 4 Extra finally found a buyer, and I guess the buyer was Cam Capone. So that's why it looks so like just awkward, like Trap Lord Ross on Cam Capone's channel. Like, if this was on No Jumper, I'd be like, all right, kind of makes sense. But I feel like Trap Lord should have tried to just drop this on his own channel if he could have. No, for sure, quick. And I'm not sure how long they recorded this. I think, what was it, like a couple months tops, maybe? And for sure, 9 Trey, definitely shell shock, bro. Like, when I just kept watching this, I was like, damn, this is what dudes must go through in the military. Like, when a grenade lands by him, or a big bomb, or like a missile or something, and it just kind of like knocks you into next week. Like, I couldn't imagine, bro. Once I seen a dude lose his hand, probably like 8 years ago now, my homie's cousin, I was never really fascinated with fireworks to begin with, but that was a nail in the coffin, bro. Once I seen that dude lose his hand, I was like, bro, I ain't never messing with a firework again in my life.
And I just, when I woke,
Yeah.
I was on the ground, I was like, and I was on the ground, so I tried to get up, and there was a car in front right here.
He got the money hanging out of his pocket.
But
Man, that looked like Trap Lord gave him a stack of hundos, man. That's probably like, what do you think, 5 to 10K Trap Lord gave him?
everything is spinning, and my face is bleary.
Yeah.
And I can't hear nothing, it was
Just ringing.
so when I'm looking, it's blood shooting out of my, like, it's bleary, but it's
Probably gave his ass a concussion for sure, right? Getting hit with that kind of explosion probably gives you a concussion.
just like I feel like cold stuff coming on my face, like, and I look at, and then that's like, you know how it's like you stop and slow down and like get it, and I look, and my hand was off. My hand was off. So it just now my hand was off.
Top of the
and
morning,
blood
degenerate
shooting out of my
clips.
face. So I'm thinking half of my face is blown off.
Oh, did he say how much it was? I mean, damn. 20K. Jeez. I wonder if that's what he went and bought the charger with.
That's why in the song with Kevin Gates, you heard when I said, I'm tripping like I got a hole in my head. That's why I was saying it, because I thought I had a hole in my head because there was so much blood shooting out of my face. I'm thinking it blew my head and my face on.
Yeah.
He probably got lucky with the explosion that it probably like cinched some of the arteries, because if it was like a clean cut, it would have been shooting like a sprinkler, I bet. But the explosion probably cinched some of the arteries, so the blood probably wasn't coming out as easy, maybe. I wonder if the doctors told him, like, what was the thing that kind of saved your life? Because in this little interview, it sounds like it took the cops or the ambulance to a while to get there, right? Like, it didn't seem like they were there too fast.
So I'm looking in the shoe, so I try to get up right here.
Yeah.
But you know how you drag?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my hand, and my hand is steady shooting out blood like a water hose.
Wow.
And it's off, like, it's off, bro. Like, it's off.
Real shit. Wow.
It's off. I'm like, damn, it's off.
I wonder if he touched it with his other hand and then just kind of like, oh man, I couldn't imagine going through it, bro. I remember one time, like in the glass, at a glass show, a glass is really heavy. And this guy was moving it, and it crushed his hand flat like a pancake. And then, like, his hand looked like just a little thinner because a big-ass metal piece of machinery flattened it. And I was just like, oh, God, bro, that shit gives me the quivers.
This how I dog. Like, in my life, I done seen a lot of shit, bro. I done been through a lot in my whole life.
Let me let my
saying,
dog
bro?
out.
And I done think, like, damn, like, out of everything, that's how I am. Like, and then I just see some black boots walk close to me, and so many people run around me. And I look up, it was crash. It was police crash. And it looked like they panicking because they not touching me, they running around. And my homies running around, people running around. And I got up.
Damn,
and when
quick,
I got up,
yeah.
I fell back. And when I fell back down.
And it sounded like Fark talking about falling like 3-4 times, two to three times or something, like just like out of it. Yeah, shell shock for sure, like you were saying. Well, 9 Trey, yeah, 9 for sure, huh? 9 Trey, shell shocked for sure.
I just see people telling me like this, but I can't hear, and it's blurry. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't hear, like, and it's just shooting. So I go like this, cause there's so much blood, you know. I get up, and I look, I'm like this, and when I look like this, I look at everybody, and when I look at everybody, boom, I go out.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have ran like a straight hoe. Oh God, bro.
Again, I go out again, boom. So when I go, I plank up, and I'm cheap, and everybody like this, just around me, like, basically trying to tell me like sit down, but
Yeah,
it was
nail
so
and
spinning,
fingers
I couldn't
on
hear,
hand
like,
with nail gun. Oh God,
no.
Sergio,
So
that
I
sounds
get up,
crazy.
I'm like, and they like, they just shooting on my face, and I'm trying to tell my homies in front of me like, and they like looking at me, and I'm like this. I keep pointing my face doing this, and they looking at me, and I'm trying to tell them like it's having my face blown off. Like, do I got a hole in my face? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm not saying it. It's not coming out.
Exactly, Trey. That's what I'm thinking. Like, bro, this dude sounds like he was in World War II and just got hit with a bomb. Like, oh God, bro. Like, or a landmine or something.
But I'm pointing at him like, you know, I'm thinking like, do I got like a hole in my face? You get what I'm saying? Like, cause like, it was just so much shooting out, and it was my whole body covered in, and I'm looking at the thing. So in my head, I'm breathing. I'm like, cause I done been in crack.
This is crazy. This is like the most mellow I think I've ever seen for Extra. Like, normally this ain't his character. Like, you know, he's outgoing, rambunctious. This is like the most like just humble, chill I've ever seen him. And this was like, you know, not too, like, I wonder how long was this after it happened? Was it a month? Was it 2 months they filmed this?
Accidents for, so I'm like, I'm not trying to panic to make myself, because I know when you panic, your blood adrenaline gets to rush, and then you shoot out, and you know what I'm talking about. That's mostly how you die, like panicking. Really? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to wait, you know, see the thing, and I scoot up, and when I scoot up, I get up, and I stumble, and everybody just run around. They keep telling me like, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they was trying to tell me like, no, but I look that way, and I see my finger. So, but, and my meat, so I stumble this way.
Yeah, because I mean, it happened July 4th. I mean, I guess, you know, let me go look at DC Baby Draco when he dropped the behind the scenes to this, and I'm sure he would have put that out within like a week or so after they filmed it. So let me do a little research.
So I stumble, I get right here, boom, I go out. I go out again, bam. When I go out again, in front of me, like, everybody point down, so when I go out again, I go out again. So boom, when I go out again, and what's the name? I go to the thing and I fall. And then I'm trying to wake up, then I wake up right here, and everybody just, and I get up again. And like, I don't know, my body didn't let me stay down, I just keep getting up. I walk, I was just stumbling, blood shooting out everywhere. So I start walking all this way. I get right here, when I step inside right here, when I step right here, boom, I go out again right here. I go out again right here. Boom. This time when I go out, the police is like around me with homie, they like trying to help me, but I'm not understanding, there's so much blood.
Yeah, see right here.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened at the hospital when it got to the thing, so.
3 months ago is when
blood, bro.
DC Baby Draco put out his video. I don't think he has the exact dates set to it, because, you know,
so get up,
on the settings you could have it set. Oh, September 6th.
I stumble, I'm like this with my hand.
So it probably took him a week to edit it.
This is all hanging. This.
So we'll say they filmed this September 1st and it happened July 4th. So we'll just say he filmed this 2 months after it happened. Because, you know, July, August, September, October, November, December. We're about 5 months, 5.5 months after it happened.
This way bent. It's all hanging.
Yeah, they're right there on Vermont. They're right there in the 40s for sure. Like right off Vermont, because when they were in the street, that street in the background, I'm pretty sure was Vermont.
Hanging off, like, I see a bone out. I seen like it looked like a piece of meat out, but it was an artery. It was shooting out blood. So, cause I blew my artery up. I didn't know, but I'm gonna tell you.
Man, you're so lucky to even be alive, man.
I don't
Oh, for sure, the artery was probably. But I wonder if the explosion kind of like cinched it a little bit. Because if it was an open artery, that shit would be going like a sprinkler.
know how I'm alive.
That's God's
I
plan.
don't know how I'm alive, but I can tell you,
here, man.
God for sure put me here.
And that's crazy. Imagine going through something and just like deep down, you just like, bro, how am I still alive? Like I've crashed some cars pretty crazy. Fucking, OD'd a couple times. But I've never been injured so bad to where it's like, bro, how am I still alive after that injury?
Real shit.
He put me here for sure, for sure.
100%.
He put me here for a reason, and I'm not saying it just to say it because I got a lot of loved ones and a lot of my homies and my homegirls that was so thought it was over. I thought it was over.
I thought it was over too.
I thought it was over, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, it was shooting out my face and my hand was over. And then I stumbled this way, bro. Keep going, I stumbled this way. And when I stumbled this way, I stumbled over here. I walked right here, and that's where I collapsed at again.
Right here.
This is the picture y'all seen right here.
Yeah, that's right where it was.
So this is where y'all seen the picture at, right here. This is the picture. The person that took that picture worked at the pet shop.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
because the 911 call I seen on the internet, it was a Hispanic dude call. And that's at the pet shop.
Wow.
So I was right here, and this is where I collapsed at again. So when I collapsed right here, I went out.
No, yeah, it's kind of crazy. The same day I got out of jail and my dumbass wasn't done partying. The same day I met my wife that I'm with now and have kids with is the same day my ass fucking almost tapped out. And I was out at the house for like 6 hours. I was supposed to pick my mom up from work. I didn't. My mom had to get a ride home from my wife that I'm with now. Came to the door and fucking called the ambulance. And sometimes like that bro, I'd apologize to my mom so much, bro, because I'm my mom's only kid and just like, man, like I can't believe I did that to you. And then I still give my wife credit to even want to like date me after that, which she did. And now we got a happy life together. But yeah, bro, the same day I met my wife I'm with today, because I dropped my mom off at work, met my wife, said, hi, hey, how you doing? And went home and fucking wasn't done, met up with the paisa. And yeah, man, that's like a crazy thought. I always trip on that. Like the same day I met the woman I'm still with today is the same day I almost like checked out. And I was at the hospital all night, hitting me with adrenaline. Adrenaline is crazy, bro. When they hit you with that, you come back to life. They had me strapped down, and then you just kind of go back out. But yeah, man, sometimes I trip on that. Like, damn, bro. I could have fucked off everything that I'm here for today, and that was another reason why I was like, bro, I'm done, man. Like, once I really put that into perspective and understood it, I was like, bro, what am I doing, bro?
I went out, and I was laying on my face. But I
don't even think Narcan was a thing back then. This is like 07. Fucking 18 years ago. Yeah, bro, I've been to a couple parties with Andy Dick, like Hollywood at clubs, man. The one time I was at a club, bro, that dude was like in the bathroom trying to grab dudes' wieners. Like, bro, crazy. He almost got beat up that night by my homie. Like, my homie was like, bro, you better back the hell up or I'm gonna drop your ass. Like, just, Andy Dick is man, that dude's fighting demons for sure.
I raise up, and I'm trying to tell people when I raise up, like, because it's spinning. It's spinning, but the whole time it's spinning, I don't know I'm losing so much blood, I'm getting lightheaded. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got a hole in my...
I mean, I've been concussed a couple times, pretty bad, like skating, falling off the rail and hitting my head. Like one time I was at UCLA skating, I jumped up on the rail and my feet came out from under me. So I went like this, like the rail, got up on the rail, feet came out from under me and went boom, straight on my head. Bro, I mean, I know it's nothing compared to what 4Extra went through, but bro, that, I was just like, bro.
My face, I just know it's shooting out of my face, and my arm is off, my hand is off, You get what I'm saying? There's blood everywhere, bro. And I just kept collapsing. I just kept collapsing.
My dog's coming back in now.
Kept collapsing. My homie, Tiny Hambo, he ran up to me and tied his shirt. He didn't want to tie his shirt around my arm.
Really?
I wonder how you get the nickname Little Handball or Tiny Handball, whatever he said. Like, was he a gangster on the handball court? Like, did he run shit? Like, how do you get the nickname Handball?
I guess for the blood to stop.
Or maybe,
My homie Tiny Hambo,
you know, he
tied
chunks
his
him
shirt
like a
around my
handball.
arm. Shout out to my homie Tiny Hambo.
Is he saying handball or Hannibal?
Tiny Hambo tied his shirt around my arm. Up to me and tied his shirt. He didn't want to tie his shirt around my arm.
Really?
I guess for the blood to stop.
Yeah.
My homie Tiny Hambo tied his shirt around my arm.
Oh, Hambo?
Shout out to my homie Tiny Hambo.
Yeah, it sounds like he's
Tied
saying
his shirt
Hambo,
around
huh,
my
quick.
arm. And when he tied his
And then right here, because everybody thought that it was his homie that took the picture from his hood. And remember, people were spreading rumors out there that that guy got put off the hood for doing that. But here he talks about that it was the owner of the pet shop that actually took the picture. I wonder if the owner of the pet shop got DP'd, or since he's a civilian, maybe nothing happened to him.
shirt around my arm. The paramedics, they came here and they ran up to me and they was saying stuff, but I couldn't understand them because I couldn't hear. And I kept going bleary in and out, so I couldn't understand them and to see what they was talking about. You get what I'm
Yeah, that picture was real. He talks about it right here.
saying?
Or maybe he already talked
So
about it.
as he's saying it, they both of the paramedics people and some other people lift me up onto the gurney. So when they put me on the gurney, I just flat and I'm just right there. And they just rushing and they got in it, and when I think, and I blanked out.
Yeah.
And when I woke back up again, I woke up in the ambulance. And I just seen like this.
Man.
And he was telling me something, and he had a red bag on the side of me. And he just kept telling me something. I go out
Had a blood transfusion maybe going already.
again in the ambulance, wake back up, going out the
But if anybody was, smart, they should have just tied off his upper arm right here. Just tie that shit tight, or someone took off their belt and tied his arm off, and that would at least probably slow down the bleeding from the hand. But you would have had to tie his arm off, or like the forearm, tie it tight as a mofo to slow the bleeding down. But I'm sure everyone's just adrenaline's running. They're all just freaked out. Top of the morning, Miles.
door of the ambulance with IVs in my arm. And then boom, that's where we went into the hospital. That part, you want to sit down on that part and talk about that part right there?
I'll be done. Whatever you want to talk about, brother. I mean, I'm
Or
just taking what you're saying.
you want
And I'm sure Trap Lord Ross probably ain't really been around much. I mean, I've never been around anything. Well, I did see a dude blow his hand off, but Trap Lord Ross is probably just taking all this in damn, bro, I ain't never been around anything like this.
to talk about the whole thing right here, or we can go sit down somewhere and talk about the part when I got inside the hospital.
Yeah, we could go and sit down and do that next. But
Yeah,
right
because
now, I'm
because
you know,
it got you know what I'm talking about, bro,
there's a lot to that.
yeah, bro.
What's up? This is Cam.
Man, crazy story, right? Crazy, bro. All right, let's react to
Basically,
Adam's take. But I thought about this a lot last night because I was running the boards when all this happened. I think, I don't think Adam really said anything until he realized 4Extra wasn't coming back. But even laughing at the jokes people are saying, 4Extra going to take it a wrong way. But I remember when 4Extra was coming and doing the interviews, he was referring to Adam like family, brother, friend. And when a hood dude or a gang member says stuff to you like that, they definitely think the friendship is deeper or more than it is. You know, when you get a street dude, hood dude, they're my brother, they're my family, they start calling Adam's daughter like their niece. I feel like 4Extra just kind of expected more out of the friendship. So when Adam was having the other guys on, I think he was already potting with them. They're cracking jokes. Like, for Extra probably just don't know how to process it. Like, he thought Adam was his day one road dog, and he was just kind of like probably just super confused. Like, oh, damn, like, you know? And then when you're paying for Extra super good and he goes to jail, and I'm not sure how much Adam paid him or kept paying him when he was in jail, but for Extra probably just thought that they were closer than they were.
A few months back, Traplo Ross went to the 40s with Faux Extra. A lot of people probably remember seeing the.
But when they were cracking those jokes that day, I was just like, bro, Faux Extra is not going to be feeling this. Yeah, like you say, Sergio, you know, it's all business, really. And it's like, at that point, I think Adam and 4 Extra maybe had like, because he went to jail a couple times. You know, they were probably talking, but it's not like they were day one homies, like from the gate, you know? It's like, bro, they were just work partners. Adam was trying to put them on.
This was a tease. There was like a behind the scenes that DC Baby Draco did that honestly seems like it kind of stole the thunder from this piece of content, because that was like multiple months ago, and now the full thing is dropping with Ross interviewing 4 Extra, and they basically, you know, they go to the place where he blew his hand off. According to 4 Extra, because there's only 2 parts of this out right now, he's dropping in like 5-minute clips, right? And he's basically like talking about where he blew his hand off. It didn't happen in a car.
I wonder how much Cam had to pay for this. How much do you think Cam Capote paid for that? You think he paid the 50 ball? Or what do you think they settled on?
That's the number one thing. He said that he lit it, threw it, it didn't blow up. He reached down to grab it, and it blew up in his hand. So I don't know how we ended up with like such a different version of
but
the
not
story.
in the car. So his friend wasn't affected in this.
Hell no. I don't think 4 Extra, he would have made more if he dropped it on his own channel instead of selling it to Cam. Cam probably paid at least 20, I would think. 4 Extra should have dropped this all on his own channel and ran it up.
As far as the story he tells, no. Now, he could be telling a fake version of the story.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
You don't believe it?
He tried to drive by and throw it at a motherfucker.
I mean, I know for
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Or when rumors hit the streets, everyone just has it confused, because when we first heard they were in a car and then something happened to the homie. Has to be, bro. At least 20. 4 Extra would have dropped it on his own channel. He would have made more dropping it himself than... So it had to be something worth it for him to sell it to somebody. Which really, 4 Extra should have just dropped it on his own channel and probably would have seen way more money over the long run.
a fact. I heard the dude name who have his ear and his face is blew off, but I just forgot it. The older dude from 40s. So that's a lie.
The version of it that he's telling is totally different now. He could,
because Cam's already made. Let's see what Cam's already made off
not
of it.
telling that version of the story, because maybe from an insurance perspective or a legal perspective, maybe he doesn't want to say it. But the version that he tells in the video is what I said, that he went to throw it, he went to grab it, and then whatever. But
he fell off so bad. I ain't gonna.
Well, we could discuss if that's true or not. But either way, so the full version of this video is available to Cam Capone News subscribers,
15,
and
90.
it's on a different tier. It's on the $10 tier.
Cam's already made probably $1,500 off of it, and we're only 3 clips in, 15 minutes, and it's an hour and 12 minutes total. So Cam's already made back probably $1,500, $1,300 to $1,500. And that's in 3 days. 4 days, maybe.
$5 tier. So
smart.
You pay $5 a month, you get early access to Cam Capone member. But towards the very end of the hour and 10-minute video, 4 Extra finally speaks on the 22-ster.
Oh,
for a couple minutes.
Oh my.
There's a lot to unpack about it. But the gist of it, you're going to love it. You're going to love seeing Traplo Ross sit there and kind of nervously nod and try to change the topic when he's talking about me. That was kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. But
I don't even know who is RDR2. Are you talking about Rainer the Ritter? 'Cause I have no idea what RDR2 is.
But he sounds very hurt. Even before he starts speaking about me, honestly, he's in a very emotional, like you have never seen this emotional depth from 4Extra
Emotional
before.
intelligence, is that fair to say?
Yeah, see, we're just talking about that. We've never seen this calmness and personality coming from 4Extra yet.
You get intelligent.
And it's like, what the hell does Lush have hanging from his fucking beanie? Did he not take this is like what the price tag's on, right? But he just left the little thing dangling. Like, Lush, what you doing?
He talking about being vulnerable and emotional. Why you getting intelligent?
Emotionally.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption. Oh, duh. All right, now I get it. I've heard my son talk about, my son's beat Red Dead Redemption, I think, like 6 times already, and he's actually replaying it right now on the PC. My son loves that game, bro. It's his top game of all time so far.
Emotional intelligence is different than like
you miss my mind.
Smarts.
Real,
That's like being in touch with your emotions.
When you were saying Dutch, I thought you were meaning like Dutch, like Europe.
Bloodland.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But anyway, so he's speaking about me. He's getting very in his feelings, and he makes it clear that it really, really hurt him to see me laughing about.
After my son plays the game, he pulls out the poker cards and wants to play poker. Like 4 nights ago, he brought out his poker set because I had to get him one when he was playing Red Dead. So we played a little bit of poker. Like that's what that game gets him all fired up to do.
What happened to him while he was still in the hospital. Now, I have gone back. I've checked the records, and I have some good news for 4Extra. I was not laughing at you, which should be obvious. I don't know if he's even like pretended to see this footage, but like the idea that I was laughing at him is crazy. Now, what actually is happening in the video that was while he was still in the hospital? Now, granted, I did crack jokes later on, but the thing that was enough for 4Extra to write me off was the fact that Munchie makes a joke. I like literally am sitting there like not laughing. Like, yeah, real funny. And the whole room's laughing. I'm not laughing. It's like, I was going so hard trying to not laugh.
I remember when they were like, Munchie was cracking the jokes and that, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, bro, this ain't gonna go over well with 4Extra. I was like, yeah. And it's like, dude, I don't know why the hell they're using fucking 2-3 colored streaks on writing on this back wall. Like, you should tell them at least write. You should got a good marker and tell them right in the lines like this dude Two-Face did. Like, what the hell does this say right here? I can't even tell. Like, at least Tam picked a good spot on the white, filled it in. This is Stan G, I think, but it's like, bro, Mikey, you tag a little bit. You should know better to let people chicken scratch with streaks on this kind of thing, bro. You should at least got a wide marker, something that's a different color, like solid. Like, Tam's smart, bro. She at least, you'll see hers forever. But, like, this one right here, like, what is this, bro? What's this over here? Stan G writing upwards, like, bro. Man, this shit irked me when I see him writing on the wall like this. Need a little better format.
That's some undeniably funny jokes. And that was enough to ruin the 4Extra friendship. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't give a fuck at this point. It feels like this is just, nobody really cares about this as much as me. It still hurts me in my heart that I put so much time and effort and money into building.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you invested in him. That's what pisses you off.
Building this guy up, and that he just threw me to the side like a dog. As soon
Top
as
of the morning, be Lord.
It's like, listen, I do a podcast with Munchie. He doesn't like you. Want to know why he doesn't like you? Is because you and him are ops, and you've had words before in the past. You guys are never going to get along. And it's just like, it hurts so bad that 4Extra, like, as soon as Munchie makes one joke, just decides to like blame this on me. But also one last.
I'm not sure, but I seen somebody else online saying Adam was paying him $10K a month. I don't know. I never really asked how much he paid him or what the case may be, but I know 4Extra was happy as hell talking about how much he was getting paid. I forget where I seen it online that someone said it was $10K a month, But yeah, all I know is 4 Extra was happy with what he was getting.
Thing is like, you did buy, according to him, $6,000 worth of fireworks, and then you blew off your hand. Like, how do you at a certain point not feel like, okay, you got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit?
$6,000 worth.
That's what he says. Doesn't make any sense to me. I have no, like, $6,000 worth. Is that's going to be like a couple pickup trucks?
Buy some Dracos instead. At that point,
it did sound crazy to me too.
Just
But
shut
all
up,
I'm saying is that the fact that he can't find it within himself to realize that other people,
Yeah, I'm sure 4 Extra did a lot of time. And a lot of times when you do that much time, your family already got the bills figured out. You know, like he wasn't going to jail all the time. Like your family already figured out how to pay the bills. So whatever money 4 Extra was bringing in was probably a lot for his pocket.
your ops, people that like you really don't get along with, are gonna find humor in this when you were going around acting like the toughest guy on earth for all these years. It's just like, are you serious? Like this, for the 4 Extra thing in particular, might be the biggest reminder I've ever got that you just can't do business with dummies over and over.
Well, you don't pay people up front, Adams. That's the worst thing I think you did, is you don't pay people up front. Let them do the work and then pay them afterwards, because you kind of put yourself in a tricky spot then.
And think that it's going to work out all right. I can't keep stooping down and trying to make stars out of people and succeeding, to be totally fair, succeeding, because as soon as they get one person in their ear, they're just going to...
Nah, you're right, B-Lord.
Is there anything, because we know that he's clearly being very reactionary and kind of jumped out the window, and despite the fact him being going through this really traumatic situation, is there anything that you...
Oh, yeah, Lush never hit me back yesterday when he called. I don't know, he sounded a little deflated, but I got off, I texted him, didn't answer, then I called him, and I could tell he kept hitting the fuck you button, because it kept saying go into voicemail after like a ring or two. So, I don't know. I never heard back from him yesterday, so I can't give you all the update on what he was wanting.
You wish that, or you feel like you could have done differently in dealing with him in this situation?
Yeah, I talked to Moose. I was thinking about asking him to come by next time he's down in L.A.
No. I handled it perfectly, and he's behaving like a child. That's my honest opinion.
I hope Germ didn't leave him, bro. I hope they figured this out, and I hope Lush learned his lesson from just being way too open about stuff. You gotta make your girl sound good. Now, if you're talking to the homies, you can say whatever, you know, like, maybe not whatever, but you could be a little more honest. Once the cameras are rolling, bro, you gotta put a little fucking love and respect on your old lady's name. I mean, I couldn't imagine if I was, like, saying stuff about my wife like that and she got word about it. She would be pissed, bro. I mean, obviously, you know, they ain't got not getting down like that or whatever. I ain't even trying to speak bad on Germ, but just if I was to get online and start throwing my wife's dirty laundry out there, would not be good for me. She would be like, what the hell are you doing?
Do you feel like there's people that have been in his ear that...
Yeah, of course. From day one, yeah. I mean, he was honestly kind of hating on me even when he was still in the hospital before I had even had a chance to speak on it, because I tried to go to the hospital and got rejected.
No, I think Adam still pretty much fucks with me. Has he brought up me streaming? No one told me that. But I'm still a mod in the chat. Yeah, I think he got a little respect for me not jumping out the window and making up false narratives and all that stuff. It might have been the Dijon one, but even me, I even learned my lesson a little bit on that. I did use like a couple wrong words on the Dijon pod.
Even though...
Because if he talked about me streaming, that would probably help my channel, really. People would go look for it.
Oh, and then later they told Remo, oh, we thought that he was going to want to film something.
I don't think Adams brought up me streaming.
I said I was going to pull up alone, too. And then somehow that still became, oh, we thought he...
And when I first started, I even went in his office and asked him, I'm like, hey, bro, do you care if I react to no jumper shit? He was like, hell nah, bro, get your money. Do what you want.
He's gonna try to film something. That's when I knew right away. Oh shit, he got people in his ear trying to. Because keep in mind, he was trying to get 50K.
Did you try?
He couldn't get 5K, but he tried to get 50K.
Did you try to like reach out to him independently, like
Yes,
just be
instantly.
like
The whole time, yeah, the whole time. I was trying to reach
what
out.
was the breaking point?
For who?
It was just like I was sitting like 3 days after he blows his hand off. I'm sitting on the podcast with Munchie, and Munchie makes a joke about it, and I didn't really like laugh. I like specifically said that I didn't think it was funny, and like, oh, I don't want to make jokes like that. But that was enough. He ended the whole relationship over that. It's kind of crazy.
Hey,
there's a lot of political shit.
just out the window.
Yeah, and he made it like he acted like I like convened a panel of all his ops so that we could have like a big anti-4 extra meeting.
I wonder how many subs has 4 Extra got on his channel? Because if he would have dropped that video on his own channel, it would have done good.
When in reality, that whole episode, I'm still showing him love the whole time. He invented all this shit in his head.
If something like that happened to me, you guys would be laughing about it so much more. It's insane.
Hey, look, bro.
At your ass.
Wait, if you blew your hand, exactly.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you blew your hand off.
If they're having a lush.
Like, listen, Munchie had an incident that honestly was not that. Honestly, it's like way more serious and stuff. It's not like
No, I wouldn't be like.
I mean, 4 Extra got 22K subs. Average video, like the video from a month ago did 36K. 2 months ago, but that's a short. Yeah, he really should have dropped it as his own channel like 2-3 months ago.
how Munchie lost his vision was from like a.
No, it's funny you say that, Chip, because Munchie got the little drink right here in the cup. I was like, bro, once this cup's done, Hyphy Munchie's gonna be unlocked. And then by the end of the pod, you seen Munchie with the bottle drinking straight out the Hennessy bottle.
Super serious real world situation, and still he's able to like laugh at himself from time to time, make a joke about the blind thing, whatever, and like be adjusted to it. It's like if you're gonna blow your hand off with a firework, which is like way less of a real situation, you're gonna have to be able to figure out how to laugh at yourself at a certain point.
You think Butchie always been like that though?
Probably
question.
not instantly. If I had to guess.
No.
Like, you know, Munchie been, I don't know.
Yeah,
how
he had
Munchie
like
been blind
15
for a
years to get
minute,
used
so
to it.
No,
Yeah,
that's a good question.
You know, the nigga pretty sure and heard everything you can hear, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to blind. You know, this is a first
I know. How long ago did Munchie get shot in the dome? I've never really knew the answer to that. I've always kind of been curious.
situation. And like I said, everybody differently. Like, you know, regardless what a person portray, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers got emotions.
The truth hurt.
You feel me? Like, when shit hurt, like, I know how I feel. Like I said, like,
that'd be
me
classic.
Just, look, me and I'm a tough motherfucker. Like, me blowing my shit, I would have been crying.
For
Right
sure.
there on the spot. Like, if that was like the real photos they was showing of his shit, like, he was just right there, just like looking like in shock. Nigga, my shock.
Well, 4 Extra probably couldn't still see at that point.
I probably would have been yelling. Like, man, my shit gone.
I heard of Munchie B throughout the years, but just because he raps, I never heard of Jefe until he started making YouTubes. 4 Extra, I didn't really hear of him, but my homie that called in earlier that's been going to jail his whole life, he's heard of 4 Extra for sure.
No, like, man.
That's who I check with. My homie that been going to jail since we're 15, even though he's white, that's who I always ask. Like, hey, bro, you heard of this guy? Hey, you heard of that guy? And he'll be like, oh, yeah, I was here with him, or I was there with him, or I seen when this happened, or whatever. Like, that's my homie that I always credit check people with. And he been doing so much time, and he knows all these dudes that he usually knows the scoop.
You'd probably be in shock too, because like the human mind has defense mechanisms.
He said he has like 5.5 hours where he didn't remember anything after he blew it off.
I believe that.
That's a crazy number. Like, I can't even imagine.
But that makes a lot of sense as far as trauma.
Hey, to answer you, ain't right. Look.
Yeah, I don't know if Flacco knew about in 2012. I mean, Flacco, I think's like, how old is Flacco? I think he's like 25 or 26 now. So 13 years ago, Flacco would have only been 12 years old. 13 years old. But Flacco ain't that old. And no way he knew of him in 2012. He might have looked back and seen videos from back then, But yeah, I doubt Flacco knew him back then, unless he was just a youngster on the computer. I mean, I don't know, but I doubt it.
I got this little paperwork I got from the hospital after I got shot. Like my lawyer like wanted to like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I had to show it to my lawyer like, oh, is he really, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So I didn't know that going through it like they do it like just like you question, oh yeah, we told Mr. Banks, and or like, you know what I'm saying, what I responded all the little shit, right? Then I'm like, if you read it, he told him X, Y, and Z. He tried to explain further. He shook hands with him, and he said further things I could do. Like he just not said nothing. And like, hey, bro, look, I embraced it, bro. I'm cool with it, but I didn't lose my shit on firework.
Nah, I know his age, bro. When Flacco started at No Jumper, I think it was like 24. Flacco's still a youngster, dude. He's like mid to higher 20s. Flacco's definitely not. I think Flacco and Sus are the same age, if I remember correctly.
I lost the game banging, so I'm like, all right, it is what it is. It was a freak accident.
It's just y'all don't know his age because they probably ain't put it out there. But us that been at the warehouse and talking, like, you know, we've talked.
So his shit different. Like, I knew what time it was when I got shot. My shit hit different. And then another thing, you been on the limelight.
I know Munchie's so lucky that it happened like right behind the eyes, so it pretty much just tore his where the eyes connect to the brain. It pretty much just ripped through there. Because if it was like an inch or two further back, it probably would have carved out the front of the brain. He's lucky it's just right there where it just pretty much severed the eyes from the brain, I think.
You going viral, bro. You on a podcast with 5 million subscribers.
Nah, for sure, 9 Trey Minis, dude. Like, once Munchie gets drunk, it just, it gets rough.
Bro. So now, nigga, if you fall, you remember he tried to kick the shit and fail, they go laugh, bro.
That was viral literally the day before, yeah.
But I'm saying, but anything you do, bro, so nigga, like, you gotta expect that. What do you not expect?
Yeah, I know E-Zone. I've known him for a long time. That's actually Big Trippy's close homie. But yeah, I've known E-Zone for a minute, bro. I actually got an interview on Be Real TV when me and Paya won the Cannabis Cup. Because I've won 2 Cannabis Cups in my life, too. They had us on after we won one time. I'm pretty sure it's still up on their channel somewhere, but it was E-Zone. And I don't know if Be Real was on that one. Well, I'm pretty sure E-Zone and all them.
Expecting. I just think my thought process and I look at shit different and I approach things different. Now that dude, nigga, I said a joke. Nigga, we had Ant nigga on the phone talking about that was tacky. No, the f was he?
Top of the morning gush.
Ant wouldn't have said it. Nigga, bro, I hear all kind of jokes. I ain't crying. I'm not tripping. And then
were you more sensitive at first though?
No.
Did it take
I was
you?
never sensitive. No, because right, look. And then to this thing, it ain't the ops thing, right? Because there's a lot of ops on the internet. I don't speak on. I would have never spoke on 4 extras until he locked him out, hooked him up, like talking about the homie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the homie don't do the internet, so I spoke for the homie, and that's where it started at. I never said 4 extras name before that. All the little reaction channels go look back. I never did it.
The thing that pisses me off about it is that he's basically lying because he had already switched up on me before I even had a chance to speak about him on the podcast. And it wasn't him switching up on me because of anything I did. It was him switching up on me because he thought that he could get a bigger bag somewhere else. And then the actual thing that happened is that he wasn't able to, like, nobody was willing to give him a bag. He thought he was going to get $50K. Nobody would give him $5K
for the interview.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now
nah, for sure. Yeah, I watch E-Zone shit a little bit. It's just not enough hours in the day to watch everything. E-Zone even told me at one point that it was a while ago, but he said would line it up and have me over there sometime. But I never really circled back or pushed it. Yeah, Laura did used to work over there at Be Real TV. We won with the Rascals Lemon. It was like a lemon, like a lemon cross. Well, the first one I think was straight lemon, And then the second time we won, I think it was Wi-Fi crossed with lemon. It was in 2014. So I'd have to go look it up and see exactly, but we called it Rascal's Lemon because Rascal bred the seeds.
He ended up having to sell the content for way cheaper, all because he mismanaged.
We won in Michigan, and then we won back-to-back. So first we won in Michigan, and then we won in Seattle. And we're hoping to go for the three-peat in Amsterdam, but yeah, we didn't get the three-peat.
Is the situation. He thought that he was going to be able to get this crazy bag somewhere, so he like invented.
And that was actually the last, that one in Amsterdam got shut down. And I don't think they ever been back since then. They might have tried to do some low pro ones, but the 2014 was the last one they tried to throw in Amsterdam. I think I went 2011, 2012, and 2013 to the Amsterdam ones. Man, I remember when we kicked off the high times in America. Woo, bro. The one in Denver was crazy. Yeah, a little bit every once in a while. Adam likes to exaggerate sometimes, but, you know, that's potting.
Did this fake offense, like as if I said something bad about him or as if I was laughing at him all crazy, which if you go back and look at the footage, it's not real. And now but then he chooses to act all sensitive about the fact that I was sitting with Munchie and King Pill as if that wasn't already the plan.
I think Adam might have chuckled when the jokes were happening, but I don't think Adam really said anything. But Adam puts out so much content that you would have to really go do a deep dive and scroll through everything if you really wanted to try to like piece stuff together, which who got the time for that?
He blows his hand up 3 days later on the No Jumper show. King Pill was booked earlier than 3 days before that. Like he was already supposed to be on the podcast. We had already been having conversations about him being a consistent presence on the podcast. Like my idea was that he was going to be on every week because I thought that he might add some like comedic element to it, which, you know, once he actually came, it wasn't really that comedic.
Yeah, that shit was crazy that night with King Pill. Was it that one or the one after? And it was just me, once again, it was just me and Adam, just because I was always the last one there when King Pill wanted to, like, press up on him. And I was like, oh, my God, bro. What? It's just me and Adam and a bunch of fucking bloods from Pomona. I was just about to pick up a chair and start chucking it at the dudes if they really took fight on Adam and tried to jump him. I mean, I wasn't going to, like, get next to Adam and stand with them fucking shoulder to shoulder because then we're both going to get the dog shit beat out of us. I was like, all right, if they take flight on Adam, I'm just going to start throwing chairs at him and try to distract him or something. But thank God all King Pill's homies got in the middle and fucking pushed King Pill out of there. Because if they all would have been on King Pill's side, bro, they would have probably beat the fucking holy dog shit out of me and Adam that night if they were moving like that.
Painted for
yeah, the King Pill thing. I was going hard for King Pill at that time.
We this whole pod, we were excited about King Pill.
Nah, hell no. Flacco.
Oh yeah, not everybody.
Flacco was hating on him. That is true.
Flacco was verbally abusing him.
Anyway, I just wanted to
the chat. Adam's paying way too much attention to the chat last night.
Speak on it because there is going to be a little bit of a viral clip of 4Extra looking like a droopy dog, kind of whining and crying about the fact that he allegedly had this.
No, for sure, 9 Trey. You know, I wasn't about to go shoulder to shoulder with them and fucking squabble. Not when there's like 7 of those dudes, bro. And every single one of them is bigger than I am. Like, Adam's a big dude, but I'm not that big of a dude.
Bad thing done to him. And so I just wanted to warn people that content is out there. You can pay for $10 for the month. You can watch it on Cam Capone. Somebody could clip it. It could go viral even before the content is released to the public. Cam Capone might beat your ass.
Adam's out there giving ideas, huh? That you're going to end up on Instagram soon.
I just wish you and 4Extra could have had at least one conversation where it's just the two of y'all without any outside.
We had one conversation and you tried to.
I'm like 5'9.5", like 165. I'm like normal dude, you know? Dirk, you saying did I ban you? I never banned anybody. If anyone say anything stupid, the most I would give is somebody a 1 minute timeout. I would start with a 1 minute timeout, and then if you kept up your bullshit, I would give you a 5 minute timeout. But hardly, I mean, you got to be saying some crazy shit. I don't think I ever gave anybody over a 5 minute timeout. And for the most part, I would just do 60 seconds and hope you would learn your lesson. But yeah, I never totally banned anybody. That's not my style. You got to be really out of pocket for me to want to like ban you on my channel. You got to be saying some crazy shit, bro.
Invite me to the studio so he could kill me.
Well, again, like
I don't think he was gonna do that, though.
I think I was gonna die.
A genuine dialogue.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't.
I was gonna die.
Man,
I know. What do you think they wanted to do when they invited Adam up to the studio with 4 Extra? Think it was a DP? Or do you think they were just like talking shit? What do you think was the outcome for that? Bro, I don't know why people take everything so personal. There ain't no fucking point in, unless you're really out of pocket, you're really saying some crazy shit. Like, yeah, I don't believe in banning people, really. I think I would rather just hopefully the rest of the chat got my back and just start talking shit so the other guy feels like a dump truck and don't want to keep saying anything. Yeah, banning people ain't cool, bro.
You ain't go to the studio.
I don't want to die.
Stan G.
Oh my!
Wasn't giving us that much energy last night, huh? Stan G was a little turned down.
Father call.
No, because
I think he did.
All right, the gardener's here. I can already hear him outside taking the fucking shit out of his truck. All right. Louis, chill. I don't know, we got like 10 more minutes. Let's see if I can get through this shit. I was curious about this. You see, family furious as new California law could set teens killer free early. I wonder what this law is.
Of murder and sentenced to life in prison could soon go free because of a new state law. Cordell Rabone, as we mentioned, could soon walk free after serving only a fraction of his 50-year sentence in the killing of a Fontana High School student.
Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan has more on the state law making it all possible and what the victim's brother and sister are saying.
It's like, okay, you're given justice. Now we're going to take the justice away from you.
Crystal Davis talking about what happened to her brother, Darius Simmons, murdered in cold blood in the front doorway of his Fontana home back in January 2009.
Somebody from their gang got killed and they needed to retaliate, and so they chose my brother.
Davis says Darius was not a gang member, but that didn't matter.
Someone knocked on the door, asked for Darius. Our cousin at the time, I believe she was 12, maybe even 10. She said, let me go get him. She went to go get him. He stepped out and just shot him twice in the back.
The suspect, Cordell Rabone, was charged as an adult and convicted, sentenced to 50 years to life in state prison. But Davis and her brother Robert say because of a new state law, they were recently given notice that the person who murdered their brother will likely soon be released much earlier.
I mean, bro, if you walk up to someone's door, knock on it, and then shoot them, like, that's damn near a home invasion, bro. Like, that's not like some escalated on the street corner. That's some BS. Nah, the gardener, my homie, bro. The gardener that got my house, he was the gardener for no jumper. But when I got let go, I told him just to stop going over there because, you know, I was going to have to be the one to, like, I would get the money from Josh to pay the gardener. And I was like, well, if I ain't going to be seeing Josh, then I ain't going to be trying to track down the money to pay him. No, what's just Clip's video about? Let me look it up.
He gets to go home and be with his family for the holidays. Meanwhile, we have to
Yeah,
sit here and deal
it's
with
funny.
Even though
Like, I took my gardener with me.
Rabone was originally sentenced to
Yeah, he was just going once a month, so it wasn't too bad for him.
50 years in state prison. A judge recently ruled that that's the legal equivalent to life without the possibility of parole, which opens the doors to a new state law, which reads that anyone convicted of a crime committed when they were a minor to be eligible for release after just 15 years.
The family of the victim is furious about
They should
this.
be. They should be. San Bernardino County District Attorney Jason Anderson saying legally it's complicated, but something that does need to be addressed.
That's funny, Tech.
About 17 years for a first-degree murder conviction. That, on the other side, is just as wrong as saying somebody who's going to commit a crime when they're 16 never gets a shot of parole, right? That's not right either. So
they kind of made the title feel like it was an adult. I mean, I guess this 16-year-old, 15 years, you know. Hopefully he figured it out and changed his life. Hopefully he doesn't get out and do some dumb shit again.
Spot in the middle, but this isn't the case to find it.
The victim's family speaking out, hoping other families don't have to endure this kind of pain so many years later.
I couldn't believe it. I at least thought he was going to do half of the time, but to find out that it was a chance for him to get out after 15 years, it was crazy.
In Rancho Cucamonga, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Damn. It's Whack response, but I mean, I listened to the one on the Adam and Whack.
Gabriel Day. How you feel about
pod? I mean, to me, that kind of makes sense that Whack's not his local manager, but if he does like international stuff and all that, like, I kind of get it. But all right, let's check it out.
Let's check it. Look, red rose, white ceiling.
Hey, can you say anything about what happened?
No, we all right. No comment.
No comment right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, though, to you.
Happy Thanksgiving
I appreciate
to
you doing.
This is when he went and picked Ray J up from Van Nuys. Right here, this is Van Nuys Court. This is where my homie was at court today. This is the same jail that, because the jail's right next to the courthouse. This is, my homie was at that court today.
Your job, though.
I know. Someone has to work on Thanksgiving, right?
That's who you work for.
I work for an agency. So would you like to say anything about what happened? Could you say anything on behalf of Ray J?
No, you got an incident. It's on the internet. We're free. You know what happened? He called his manager, and I came and got him. You want a manager that answer your calls on holidays? You know what I'm saying? Who ain't gonna ignore you? Holler at the hunter side.
So, okay, I'm just gonna get right to it. There's a video that came out this week.
Oh,
a little bit of.
Does he answer pretty fast?
Virality to it. I've seen it doing quite a good number of views, and it basically was making the argument that Whack 100 is A, no longer the game's manager, and B, is not necessarily on good terms with the game anymore. I can get into some of the details that they use.
Let me hear the details.
Case.
Give me the detail.
All right, y'all. So as you can see, we are back on the Whack 100 and the game topic. Since on Sunday, Adam22 asked Whack about it during their weekly show. Well, specifically about the video I dropped on their weekly show, right? So, of course, I was curious to hear what Whack had to say about this. And, you know, Adam decided to ask Whack 3 different questions to give him a chance to clarify some of the questions and observations that were raised in my video on this topic, on this alleged topic. Thing is, before we get into Whack attempting to clarify stuff, y'all got to see how they segued into the topic because, of course, Whack is going to contradict himself.
I had the dude the other day called me and said, Whack, bro, I don't like that you called such and such a snitch. I said, did I call him a snitch? Right now, Adam, if I was to say, Adam, you a snitch, then that's Whack calling you a snitch, right?
Sure.
I have nothing to back it up. I said, bro, I read that he's a snitch. I didn't call him a snitch.
You're reacting to it.
His action went on the document, and I read the document. This document, which is not owned by me.
I just want to say, shout out Just Clips. That fool helped me get monetized. I'll appreciate him forever. He holds a spot in my heart.
says he snitched. So this is the same thing. If Trap Lord is following music and a certain rapper doesn't really get that as his career goes on, he's keeping a body count, allegedly. You really can't blame the journalist. Really, that's how you devalue the word. We did that with Nick.
Which ironically, thanks to YouTube, we still are probably wise to bleep. But let it be clear, he used the hard R.
Yeah, I can. You know what I mean?
You can. Yeah.
But the word nigga has like it really has no meaning of disrespect. The ER does.
Oh yeah. That shit
You get what I'm saying?
that shit hit like crack in the 80s.
I called somebody that the other day.
You hear it in a crowded room?
I called somebody that the other day.
Who?
A guy called me like, Whack, I need a Urus truck, a Lambo. I said, I know where one at, he just got it. Gonna cost $100 to get it. Right? I said, you ready? He like, yeah, right now. I called over there. He said, Whack, I got 2 people here wanting this car, but if it's you and your people, I'll hold it. So this.
I wonder if Just Clips will want to get on the phone and do a little mini interview sometime. I'd like to interview all these people that do the reaction channels. I think that would be cool. Ask them some questions. Even if they don't want to put their face out there, we could do like faceless FaceTime.
Say you ready.
Yeah, I seen the Diddy documentary. I've been watching all the people that got left off the documentary, like Gene Dill and all these other people, do their little podcast run right now. Because a lot of people having people on from the documentary or people that they left out of it. They all got a lot to say too. But bro, all that Diddy stuff, taking it all in last week, just kind of hurt my brain trying to absorb it all, man. There's so much different crap to absorb. I'm trying to not use cuss words. That's why crap and other words I'm trying to use because it helps with the monetization a little bit if I'm not on here cussing like a drunken sailor.
Called him, saying his paperwork's in the wire. Oh, Whack, I can't pull the money down till Monday. Then why did you tell me you was ready? This is why I don't like doing business with, and I hit him with it.
And did you feel like it delivered the intended
Yeah,
effect?
because he was like, damn, bro, why would you say that? Because that's what you are. And I don't like dealing with those type of people.
All right, I want y'all to make a mental note of that, N-word business. This is how Whack actually responds.
So the first thing that they showed was basically a clip from a Neon live stream in which Neon is going to Game's birthday party, and there's another dude who's coming out who's his manager.
That's not another dude. That's my financial manager, you dumbass.
Well, I'm not the one.
He
saying
been with
that.
us 10 years, weirdo.
You don't got. Why are you attacking me?
Listen.
Can you clarify that you're talking to the guy who made the video and not me?
Every house, every car, any of that shit you ever see me, Game, or Blueface with, he does it. Now.
And boom, just like that. One dumbass, one weirdo, and Stan G is back on No Jumper and on the Tuesday show. Man. But
I'm surprised. I wonder what Wack's going to have to say on the next Adam and Wack show about Stan G being on there. And it looks like Stan G had his trigger finger glove on just in case something had to happen. He wouldn't have no gunpowder. Some GSR on his hand.
So I'm a dumbass weirdo, or Adam is, or I don't know. I don't know exactly who Whack is mad at there. But once he calmed down a little bit, that he starts breaking down how the manager in the Neon clips is one of many from a team of managers, which that makes sense when we're talking about an artist of the game's caliber, legacy act at this point. But legendary artist has generated millions and millions of dollars throughout his musical career and other endeavors. Shout out to Waist Deep. That's one of my sleeper favorite movies. But anywho, so
yeah, we didn't get the same vibe from Stan G that we did the first interview Adam did with him. That's for sure. It stems back to R&B. I think before Whack hooked up with R&B, I think Stan G was talking to her or whatever. I don't even think he said he hooked up with her. I think he just supported her as a person on Clubhouse or what. I don't even know. But Whack just Doesn't like him. They even had a run-in in Vegas one time. Stan G talked about it. I think Wack talked about it a little bit, but they even ran into each other one time in Vegas. Got a little tricky and Mickey, if you know what I'm saying.
Entity, whatever. And that calls for multiple people managing things for sure. Here's the explanation.
Correction. Game has always had a management team. Okay. It's never been just one guy, right? Mm-hmm. So, like local clubs and shit, you would see more Sonic than me when it came to overseas and albums.
That's that guy's name, Sonic?
And it makes sense because the Game probably ain't trying to be in public too much with Wack, with all Wack's drama. If Game trying to like just get out there and do his thing. But the overseas, you know, like who hates Wack overseas? I could see that being more of like how it gets down for sure.
Sonic?
No, that's not Sonic. Oh. You would see more of Sonic than me when it comes to albums overseas and
Top of the
shit
morning,
like
Scared
that.
Soul.
Real quick, shit like that is not what the original video is talking about at all. It's just a simple observation from watching a birthday party being streamed on live, okay? On Twitch.
This is the day fucking Wack got up, and Flacco and his a little thing on his hip started showing.
And at that birthday party, so I watched the entire stream, not just the clip of the Game supposedly banning Aiden Ross from LA unless he checks in. That was a fucking joke, by the way, for people that watched the whole stream. I realized when I was trying to gather the clip for it, though, that the part I need to show y'all, you know, that may have just thought like, oh, Game deadass tried to say check in to Aiden Ross. Music is playing throughout the entire birthday gathering, but in certain parts the music is too loud or too dominant form of audio to where on all of the pages that have reposted the full stream.
So crazy, the evolution of Blueface. Like someone needs to go through and get all a picture of from when he first started and the progression to what he looks like now. That progression is crazy, bro.
To where on all of the pages that have reposted the full stream, can't get it. On Twitch, it's muted. On YouTube, it's muted. So, you know, it is what it is. So everybody that was misled by the clip, I understand. It's not like they purposely ran with that just to have, you know, topics on the No Jumper News and all these other platforms that ran with the Game banned Aiden Ross from the same event, same stream, right? But the full context of what I saw in that live stream, and those of y'all that were watching that as well, seen it too. But for those that weren't, he literally 30 seconds later, Neon's like, oh, that's my brother. What do you mean? Like me and Aiden are like locked in. That's really my dog, even without streaming. He's like, oh, okay, like my bad, Neon. Since I fuck with you saying Aiden's your brother, Aiden's cool then, you know. He's chilling. You don't gotta check in. He can come and do what he wanna do, but just throw my name in the hat for people he collabs with real quick. Help me get some promotion. Industry event necessarily. It was a rent out the whole restaurant. Everybody in here is here to celebrate, you know, the life of the rapper The Game, of Jason Taylor, nigga. So information like I seen some shit like 2 years ago of The Game saying that. So I went looking for the clip of The Game saying, like,
I'm trying to go through and click on when The Game name comes up.
Is
boom, is that this deal? I pull up, grab the keys, out.
So would you say that you have a traditional artist / manager relationship with Game, or is it maybe different than how some management stuff works?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I haven't had a management documented contract with Ray J since 2008.
That's it.
I mean, that's how I really feel like it should be, bro. A manager should really want to see the artist win at all costs and have his best interests at heart. It shouldn't be by a contract. Like maybe at first to get it figured out, but after that, bro, like the manager should want the best for the artist. And if the artist feels like that manager don't want the best for him and all the biggest support, then you got to go.
MB. That's MB.
Right? All my artists, and this is real shit, and they'll tell you this.
Oh, wow. Is there a video? All right, let's check it out. We get the gist of this. Shout out Just Clips. Yeah, let's see what TMZ, if there's a video. And then I got to get out of here. Once they start the no jumper news, I'm going to tap out. Yeah, they probably got it from here.
Remember what it felt like to be a little kid?
Andy Dick in dire straits. A troubled comedian suffered an apparent drug overdose on the street, and a chaotic video shows people in Hollywood neighborhood rushing to save his life. Oh, wow. This dude's down bad. One happened to be live streaming as he approached and screamed to Andy, "Wake up," while others called the ambulance. The ambulance.
Is he okay?
No, I get these people texting me like earlier. Someone texted me like, "You ready to go fishing?" Or, bro, I get these weird text messages where they're like, "Hey, I just landed at the airport. You picking me up?" Or, just weird, bro.
Is he okay? Andy, are you okay, buddy? Is he okay? Hey. Andy. Andy, buddy. Hey, Andy, wake up. What the dude?
I want to call the ambulance.
Call an ambulance right now.
Let me see his nose. Hey, let me see his nose. Stop shaking. Give me a Narcan.
Louis.
Yo, wake him up right now. Wake him up.
Damn. This is why, bro, I carry Narcan in my backpack in case I ever come across somebody like this. I got the Narcan in my backpack ready to fucking, save someone's life if need be. Damn, bro. Homeboy should have had the Narcan in his backpack ready to go. But, all right, I'm going to tap out, bro. I got to go hit the gym. Fucking, let me do my roll call real quick, and then I'm out of here. I appreciate you, Scared Soul. Sergio, appreciate you. Nine Trey, appreciate you. Tech, appreciate you. I said Tech, right? B Lord, appreciate you. Cree, appreciate you. Louis, relax. My dog hates the gardener. Sev, appreciate you. Degenerate Clips, appreciate you. Cree, appreciate you. B Lord, appreciate you. Dirk, appreciate you. iCloud, appreciate you. Did I get Sev? Sev, appreciate you. Gush, I appreciate you. Trippy, appreciate you. Mr. E, appreciate you. Jose, appreciate you. Miles, appreciate you. I try not to forget anybody, bro. And I don't think it goes back to the beginning. Benji, appreciate you. Malik, appreciate you. Tyler, appreciate you. Ocho, or is it Benji Ocho? I think, did I get, if not, appreciate you. Nothing special, appreciate you. Yadamin, appreciate you. DJ, appreciate you. Yeah, see, that's as far back as it goes. It doesn't go back to the beginning. Seven, appreciate you. Remo, appreciate you. Oh, damn. I didn't see. Remo must have just came in. But all right, I'm about to tap out. They should be starting the No Jumper No soon. So, yeah, check them out over there. I'll be on tomorrow for sure. All right, I'm out of here. Later.